Welcome back to Fallout. We're here in the Brotherhood of Steel base, I guess you would say. And we picked up a quest to go and identify the, I guess, army threat that's in the northwest from here, which we pretty much, I think, at this point know to be super mutants. Now, I did not get these as actual, they're not marked quests for the Brotherhood, which I find interesting because Elder Maxon gave it to us directly. And then on top of that, we also kind of have a side mission from, let's see, what's this guy's name here? It says, you see an Elder of the Brotherhood. He wanted us to go and confirm what Elder Maxon is talking about because he believes that Elder Maxon may be losing it or something like that, you know, and so he wanted us to see. So, anyways, okay. Hey, Onik, how you doing, man? So we're gonna head out there, but first, before we actually go, I pretty much explored the Brotherhood base pretty well last time. Ah, damn it! Hold on, let me open this door up. Okay, there we go. So I'm actually pretty over encumbered right now. For some reason, the game actually allowed me to become over encumbered because of the items I picked up from quest dialogue. And so we got a new sniper rifle from Elder Maxon, which I think is really cool. And we also got a new set of armor, the combat armor, or it says Brotherhood armor in this game. And that put us well over. And then we also have a couple other things. I'm really curious what this yellow passkey was for. I think I might know what it's for, and I might hop back to another save file just to kind of confirm confirm or disprove what it is. But I have to find a place that I can go and dump some things because I am pretty heavy. So there's a few items that I'm going to go sell, and that's what we're gonna do first. And I might see if I can dump a few things. Okay. That being said, though, let's go ahead and equip. Let's equip some weapons here. Let's see, what do I have a lot of ammunition for at this point? So let's go ahead and equip this sniper rifle for now. Okay, it's full. All right. Okay, and we're heading out. So basically, at this point, I'm going to head back to the hub. I think I'll... Oh, there's Dogmeat. Got stuck, apparently. There's a few areas or a few items that I think we'll be able to sell while we're there. Going in and out of these elevators has been tricky. Mostly because there we go. Mostly because my companions get stuck and I can't click on there. Hey, Kyan, how you doing? You said, yo, 76 looks weird. Yeah, I did not get a chance to play 76 yesterday. I didn't get a chance to stream at all yesterday, actually. This week has been busy, and on top of that, I actually have to travel next week. So I leave tomorrow maybe, and so it'll be like a full week before I'll get like another stream back up. So I'm gonna see if I can record in the morning. If not, then it'll be like probably next Saturday or so that I'll be able to get another stream in. Because yeah, today would have normally been an Oblivion day, but I was really kind of wanting to get back into this, and I'll pick Oblivion up next week. All right, so first things first, let me see what this guy has to say, because if they have anything to say now.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Let's see, can I ask a few questions?
Go ahead.
What can I ask? Any questions? What should we ask him? What threats is the threat? Let me see if he says anything.
I don't know what that is. You might want to ask around.
I wonder, you know, this is kind of interesting that they had like an actual, that they have like a little text box thing that you can use in here, but I've never been able to get it to work. I'm not too sure if there's like pointed questions. Like, let me see, that you can ask it.
I don't know. You might want to ask someone more important than me.
I don't know. Anyways, all right. Heard any rumors?
Well, some of the initiates think we're preparing for war.
Oh.
That's why hardly anyone gets in now. I was surprised when the High Elder told me to let you in.
Interesting. This is new dialogue. Let's see, Onik, you said, do I want to have a heart attack? Thanks, Kai, and I appreciate it, man. Um, what do you got for us, Onik? Any good news? Let's see. Okay, let's see why.
I don't know, but I've heard the High Elder arguing with the other elders.
Okay.
Goodbye.
That's a good rumor, I guess. Well, from what we've learned, and it sounds like we're on a more need-to-know basis than that guy is, and he's like a paladin. But he's like the gate guard paladin, so I don't really know like what that means, but alright, so we're gonna head to the hub. Oh, before I actually leave, hold on a second. We're gonna take this off and we're going to equip let's see, we're gonna go ahead and do something here. Let's go ahead and eject. Okay, and then we'll equip that, and then I should be able to load it now with the armor piercing. Okay, cool. Alright. So now we have some stuff. Let's see, you said you got back into Fortnite, and everything had went from being pretty cheap to something in the item shop costing $100. Holy cow. So I've never ever played Fortnite, but I mean, like that's like something just in the dang shop. Like when it comes to games like that where you have to where they itemize like purchases and things like that, and I understand that that's how they kind of make their money, but I shouldn't think things should be more than, you know, $8 to $12, you know, at most for whatever it is you got to get, whether it's like a glamour item or what do they call them, like skins or something like that. But man, like $100, man, that is insane. It's like 2 full video games, you know, or actually nowadays, like they're gonna be charging what, like $70 or $80 per game. That's just wild. Okay, so and we also have 2 areas that we have not fully explored yet. So most of these areas I've been to, we've been. Oh, actually, I have not been to the Boneyard yet, but we've been to the Glow. Obviously, the Brotherhood, the Hub, Necropolis. The Raider area is where the cons are at. Been to Junktown, Shady Sands, and the 2 vaults. So I'm curious what these other 2 locations are. We'll figure out where they're at and what they are and what they do. But for now, let's go ahead and head back to the hub. Probably the closest place. I am armed at this point, so if I do get stopped, we'll be in good standing to go ahead and take out whatever it is. But hopefully, we got a pretty short trip here, so I'm hoping we can make it without getting stopped. Got some unexplored territory. Haven't been in here. There we go. All right. Okay. So I think we'll go ahead and hit up downtown. Okay, because there is a and they don't like having weapons out here, so we're gonna go ahead and put these up for now. Okay. Now where is, let's see, Markets is down there. What time is it right now? It is, let's go ahead and wait until the morning time frame. Let's see if it'll be light outside. Not really too much. I can't remember what this place is really quick. I want to just go see what it is. I think I remember this dude. This is the Crimson Caravan. Did some work for them. They do a lot of high-risk jobs. I think, okay. Hey, John, how you doing tonight, man? This ain't Oblivion. I know. This is a bit different. My stream schedule's all whack this week. Probably should have stuck with my guns and just did what I normally do, but here we are. Oh, that was weird. How did I run through there? Is there a doorway out there? I didn't even know. Okay. So let's go ahead and see if we can sell a few things here. So I want to have some stuff to sell. All right, let's see how many caps she's got, because this is going to determine how much we can actually get off of her. She's got 1,900 caps, so I think we'll be able to get some good stuff here. So the idea here is to try and shed some weight. So let's go ahead and sell that. Okay, and then let's see, what else? What else was I wanting to sell? We don't need the hunting rifle anymore. Let me go ahead and empty it. Okay. And then we can get rid of the hunting rifle since we now got our new high-tech sniper rifle from the Brotherhood of Steel. So that is 2,100. That sucks because she doesn't have that much. So let's see what we can get off of her. I guess we'll, I guess we'll pick up some ammo. Let me go ahead and just do 270. And my math sucks here. So let me do this. Let me see if I can just ask for all of it. We gotta do this in pairs. So like 999 done, and then 978, I think. Oh, that's 2247. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and put back 147. Now we're at 21 and 21, so we're getting some ammo, and we're getting caps out of this, and we're going to shed a little bit of weight here. All right, it's a good trade. So let's go ahead and see how we're doing on weight right now. All right, inventory. So I am at 101 right now, which is good. So we're about 24 pounds under what we need to be, and the more that I shoot some ammo, we'll be shedding some more weight. I half imagine that my stims and my first aid kits are really kind of weighing me down. I don't want to lose those right now. I do not know how much these things weigh. This weighs a pound. How much does this weigh? That doesn't weigh anything. That weighs a pound. I need to find a place I can put some stuff in here. So I think Vault 15 is where I had like kind of my de facto stash box. We also have the Geiger counter here, which we might not need. So it is kind of a pain in the ass to have to go all the way back, and I probably could find some other places that I can be stashing things in here. I just need to find like kind of a safe spot to be able to do it, you know. All right, let's see here. So what were we gonna do first? So we're shedding some weight, and realistically, let me look back at my Pip-Boy here. So the quest that we have for Vault 13, which is destroy the mutant leader, destroy the source of the mutants. Simultaneously, we could probably be working on the Brotherhood, which is to confirm what's actually there in the northwest. And then if I look at the map, this isn't going to show me what I want actually. We got to go to the world map to be able to see it. But there's two areas, and we haven't been to the Boneyard yet, so I have no idea what's there. Let me go ahead and do a quick save. Okay. I would like to see if we're a bit stronger to be able to take on those ranchers or the raiders that are occupying the ranch. What I don't know is I don't remember where the guy's at that we actually have to go and get that quest from. I wonder if it's this dude right here. No. I'm tired. Why are you here? A peasant. You're the person that hurts people? What? I don't hurt anybody. Let's see. Where's my blanket? Maybe it's this guy. Hold on a second. Let's see here. Beth told me to talk to you about the deathclaw. What do you do? What's your problem? Problem are like soup bowls. Wide and shallow. That's more like your mind. Okay. That's not the guy we're looking for. I do not remember. I do not remember where the guy was at, where we got the quest to go and try to get his farm back. Hey Eric, how you doing tonight? What's in here? Place just ransacked, isn't it? I don't think I see anybody in here. Man, I wish I can remember where I got that quest for that dude. Because I don't even know how to... I don't think you can get to it. Let's see, what was this place right here? Was anybody in here? Okay, looks like there's somebody in here, maybe. No. I guess just like abandoned abandoned sleeping quarters or something like that. Okay. Not really seeing anything. Yeah, there was a guy that we ran into, and he was basically like, help, my farm's been overtaken by... Let's see, was there anybody in here? It's been overtaken by raiders or what have you. And we went there, we got our ass kicked. You're the person that hurts people. Why are they... Oh! I wonder if it's because I'm now dressed like Brotherhood, like a Brotherhood guy, that they're now saying that to me. Let's see, I'm glad to hear you're doing pretty good, Eric. How am I doing today? Man, I'm doing pretty good today, but it's been a busy week, busy weekend, so I'm glad to be just kind of chilling right now. Come on, Ian, get out of the way. There we go. So yeah, I think people are telling me that I am the guy that hurts people because of the fact that, is there anything in here? You see a mailbox. It's been empty. It's kind of interesting how they react to what you're wearing. Let's see what's in here. Did I ever finish the glow? Yes, we did. In the last episode, we did do that. Oh, who's this here? I think I walked into the wrong spot. I'm just gonna say that right now. But so yeah, so we did join the Brotherhood. We are wearing currently the Brotherhood armor. The glow is definitely a really difficult place, and I had many mistakes that were made during last episode, but nonetheless, we were able to get through there. So if you're looking to see like how that went, check out episode 7. So let's see here. Who are you? The name's Vance, and that's all you need to know. Can I get you anything? How should I know if you don't tell me what you're selling? Good to meet you, Vance. What do you have to sell? You seem okay. Here's what I got. Oh, he's a seller. Let's see what he's got here. Oh my god. Dude. I could have... Oh my shoot. This is where I could have had some more Radaway. This would have made the glow like a million times easier. I just didn't even know that this guy was even here. Holy moly. Let's see what else he has. He's got... This is the drug. This is the local drug vendor. What the hell is this thing right here? A super stimpak? Okay. What is this? Booze? Alright. And he's got... Oh my god, and he's got Radexes too? Okay. Note for future self if I ever replay this game. Come and see Vance before you go into the frickin' glow. Because this would have saved me so much ass pain. I don't even know how we got through there. I made it so much worse on myself than what I needed to. But he's got plenty of Radaway. Plenty of Radex here. Alright, buddy. Good to know what you sell. Thank you. Alright. That's what I get for not fully exploring. Let's see, did I get power armor and still get kicked by the raiders? No. So the raiders in the farm that I'm talking about, I did not have power armor. I think I just had like I don't even know if I had metal armor at that point. I think I just had like the first upgrade set of armor is when we went in there. And yeah, we got our butt kicked quite a bit. So I was trying to find where the guy is that gives you Jake's weapons, high prices, but really good guns. Oh, you see that there. I was trying to see where the dude is that gives us the quest to go check out and try to get his farm back. And I'm not too sure where he's at. Hi, welcome to Jake's. I've got some great merchandise in stock. Feel free to take a look around. Okay. Tell me about yourself. Well, I've been around. I used to be with the Union of the Atomic Workers, sort of like the Brotherhood, but less friendly. They wanted to keep to themselves, and so I wanted to see the world and be my own boss, so I left. Okay. Message from Future Zero. I forgot what I was trying to remind myself. That sounds about right, Cayenne. Okay, let's see. The mutants wiped him out about... Oh, shit. Okay, hold on a second. Let me read this. The mutants wiped him out about 10 years ago, so I guess I made the right decision. I eventually settled down here, and the cops don't like my trade, and I've been roused more than once, but I'm a hell of a lot more honest than most of the merchants here. All right, let's see what you have. Here's what I've got. Let's see what kind of stuff he's selling here. Ho, okay. Selling some rockets. What is this? A flamer? Okay, so he's got a flame gun. Looks like a hunting rifle SMG. What is this? A pulse grenade? Interesting. Looks like he's got a rocket launcher. Is this oh, it's an assault rifle. Okay. Yeah, he looks like he's got a set of combat armor too. Yeah, it's called combat armor in here. And he's got sniper rifle, Geiger counter. Man, this guy's loaded. What is this here? 14 millimeter armor piercing. Okay, and then 5 millimeter armor piercing. 14 millimeter pistol. That's a Desert Eagle with 44 cal. What the hell is this thing? A combat shotgun? What combat shotgun? I wonder if that can hold more bullets. Huh, interesting. This guy's got some good stuff. I'm just curious, how much does this thing cost? Oh, Jesus Christ. 2,900? Man. Alright, no. We ain't gonna do that right now. We're just gonna try to make it out with what we got right now. Okay. See, yeah, let's go ahead and get out of here. Anyways, so I'm trying to find, I was trying to see if I can find that dude, and I don't remember where he's at. And I may have missed my opportunity at this point now. Like, we might not be able to find him again, and we might not be able to try to do that quest. I don't think he was down here. I don't think so. I think we looked pretty much around here as much as we could. Christ. Shit, man. Kyan, you're right, man. I can't remember shit. Who's these guys? Police officer. Poor Harold. He's had a rough life. Watch your scripts, guy. Let's see, is this Harold? This is a skag. Oh, we already talked to that guy. Where's my pillow? I wonder if in Fallout 3, the guy that like took all the pillows in the hospital and the what do you call it, the hotel, I wonder if that's kind of like a small little Easter egg to that dude right there or something like that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's a funny series of notes that you come across in Fallout 3 with a guy that was really obsessed with needing more pillows for his room, and then he like kind of fake slipped on like a little splash of water, went into the hospital, and then he demanded more pillows in the hospital. It was just kind of weird. All right, so I'm not sure where this guy would be at. It's not the iguana dude. I don't think so, at least anyways. Let me see if we can talk to him. What can you tell me about Decker? You bet it's a bit related. You never know, but like, it's just kind of the little odd like bits of dialogue that you see, you know, and now that I've kind of played the other games too, you kind of wonder like what might be related or not. So he's the distinguished businessman. Is there anything interesting happening in the hub? Children of the Cathedral. Okay. No, I think we're done. Oh, he's not the dude that I'm looking for. He is not the guy. But where in the hell? They put in a lot of Easter eggs from 1 and 2 into 3. I think on the flip side of the way that I've played, right, the way that I've played him allows me to kind of try to pick out those Easter eggs a little bit more. Let's see, who do we got here? Who's this dude? Okay, what do you want? Can I ask a few questions? Make it quick. I'm not supposed to be talking. Let's see. Let's see, what's your job? Mr. Hightower. Oh, that's right. Thanks for your time. Goodbye. Mr. Hightower was over here. We could not pass the speech check to actually get over here and talk to him. And none of these people seem to like us. Oh, what the fuck, dude? Are you shitting me? Hold on a second. Must be because I'm dressed like a Brotherhood guy, man. Oh, shit, man. This isn't going the way I wanted to. Hey, Clark, how you doing? Well, hot damn. I don't even know like which way I can use to get out of here. I think I gotta go over there. Oh, this is bad. Can I end combat and run? Combat cannot end with creatures. Oh, this is just great. Yeah, I'm not. Dogmeat just took out a guy, man, so he's doing pretty good. Who the fuck is Ian shooting at, man? So this is not the... It's funny because it zoned me in up here, but this isn't the way out, right? So I gotta actually go, like, way over here. I think I'm just gonna restart because I don't want to get in a fight here on accident. So let's just go ahead and reload. I didn't really do anything special, at least anyways. Let me check and make sure I sold my shit. I did. Okay. So that kind of reminds me. Let's go ahead and just take this off for now. Because I think that was going on because of how I was dressed. Trying to find homeboy that's going to tell us he needs help with his farm. Is this the dude? Let me go see him really quick. Let's see. Well, you've come back to talk to your old friend Lemmy. What can I help you with? I'm looking for a certain commodity, you know what I mean? Stuff for needs, huh? Well, I got a guy over in Old Town that could probably fix you up with some stuff like that, but you know what? He needs to know who you are before you show up at his doorstep. Let me guess, this invite is going to cost me. I can see where this is going, I'll find him on my own. Not a problem. If there's anything else you might be wanting, just come back and we'll talk to Lemmy first. Thanks, Lemmy. I appreciate it, pal. Yeah, we need the Gestapo fatigues. Let's see, I think this is the way we needed to go to get to the zone barrier. Alright, now we're back over here. Let me talk to him and see what he says. I can ask you a few questions. Let's see here, where am I? Let's see, can I set up an appointment? No. Okay, so he's still like, no. But if I come back down here, are they hostile to me? Okay, they're still hostile. So it was not because I was wearing, it was not because I was wearing what I was wearing. So here's the weird thing, is I was able to come down here before and nobody attacked me. But now, they're just extremely hostile over here, you know? And I'm uncertain why that is happening, but let me go ahead and just reload. I don't feel like trying to take on this whole high tower by myself right now. Let's see, Kyan, you said you found a ruiner glitch in Fallout 4, and you're hoping to remember it when you see anyone playing, but you lost a day of progress doing it. I had watched a YouTube video the other day about people talking about how they were able to beat, I guess it was like how people figured out how to beat Fallout New Vegas in like 30 seconds or something like that. But it involved basically like a glitch that you had to be able to do, and it allowed you to kind of like run to New Vegas like super quick or something like that. I can't remember. Man, I cannot for the life of me remember where this guy's at. I wanted to see where he was at so I could try to see if I can help him with his farm now. We definitely got some better armor, we got some better weapons, and I don't remember where he's at. Huh. Alright, well, so in 30, well, you know, there's a, Clark, there's a speedrunning community, you know, and there's a lot of people, like, you know, for instance, the people that were trying to beat Mario in, like, I don't know, what was it, sub 5 minutes or something like that, you know, like, there's there's definitely, like, a big community for, you got, like, when it comes to the speedrunners, man, you got, like, people that like to try to speedrun it legit, and then those that'll, like, that try to, like, any percent it, you know, and so, I don't care either way, you know, but like, yeah, it's definitely a thing, you know. There's a community for like everything. So, I mean, look at me for instance. You know, my thing that I like to do is I like to try to do things blind, you know, without any mods or what have you. So I like to try to play the game as intended. But you know, but a lot of and you know, hats off to everybody who plays the way that they want to play. You know, some people like to play with a lot of mods, you know, just a bunch of other stuff, you know, so to each his their own, right? I'm not going to try to, like, you know, bash anybody for trying to play a game that they want to, you know, for an enjoyment factor in the way that they want to, you know, so. But I guess it's something that I expect in return, you know, if I play the way that I'm playing, you know, I just ask that people kind of respect, you know, that I go into a game with the way that that I want to do it. So, all right, so there is one place that we haven't been to yet, is the Boneyard. So we can go and try to check out and see what's over in the Boneyard. And I just realized I did not equip my weapons, so I'm going to equip my weapons really quick before we head out. Hi, Nina. How you doing? Good evening. Let's see you, I guess so, Cayenne. Let's go ahead and put on this, and let's put on our sniper rifle now, too. Okay. And we'll go ahead and head out now. Now we're a bit more equipped. So I have no idea where the Boneyard is at, so we'll see where it's going to take us to. Oh, okay. So we're actually not too far from the Boneyard. Son of a bitch. What did we get hit by? Good God. Blood and darkness, he says. Well, you know what? I got some blood and darkness for you, buddy. What is this? Let's see, we can do 7, 6. All right. All right. You shot at me first. Oh, it's only a 52% chance? Are you kidding me? Dude, this is supposed to be a sniper rifle. And I got 52% chance to hit. 65, 65, 65. 92%. Which one's Ian? This sucks because I have no idea which one Ian is. So I'm just going to assume that it's this guy right here. They all look the same, right? So I don't want to shoot my own dude. But, all right, let's go ahead and take Homeboy out here if we can. So, let's see how good this weapon does. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and, let's go, since we got 7 AP, let's go ahead and do a VAT shot. All right, so let's see what the torso, head, the eyes, the right arm, the right leg. Let's go ahead and just go with torso shot and see what this does. Oh man, 13 points. It says, you are not strong enough to use this weapon properly. You gotta be shitting me. You mean to believe that I picked up a weapon that I can't even frickin' use? And I don't even know how I would raise strength other than going and paying for that ridiculous frickin' surgery that the Brotherhood was offering. And I feel let down right now that my one weapon I was able to get from the Brotherhood of Steel, like I can't even frickin' use it. I'm trying to watch my language, John. All right, anyways, you know what? The hell with this. I'm walking closer. Attaboy, Ian. Let's go Dogmeat. Take him out. Nope, by the way, I should have asked. Can you guys hear audio, game audio? Good lord, man. Man, these guys are... Dude, Dogmeat, man, he's taking him out. Okay, good. Glad to hear it, thank you. Okay. Let's go ahead and burst this sucker. Taking out this dude right in front of me. Hell yeah. Alright. And I'm going to go ahead and just for shits and giggles walk 2 steps forward. We're going to face this guy right in the face. Oh, we're hit for no damage and he missed. Wasted effort, he says. We'll go ahead and put this in single shot. Nice. Yeah, let's go ahead and get closer to this dude. Let's see how far can we walk. 3. Oh, you shot Dogmeat? Are you kidding me? You jerk. Who shoots the dog? Get him, Dogmeat. Alright. Yeah, he's still alive and kicking. I was hit for no damage. Man, this is pretty good. Okay, it should be everybody. We'll go ahead and end combat. Let's see what these guys had on them. I'll take your caps. Whew. How much do these weigh? I don't remember how much it weighs, so I'll tell you what, at a minimum, let's go ahead and eject the rounds. We'll take all the rounds. The problem is I'll be overweight like super fast, so we got to be a little bit careful here. It's awesome that you can actually like unload the rounds like that. Okay. Let's see what this guy had on him. Yeah. It would be nice to be able to go ahead and, let's see. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll start picking up weapons and seeing if we can pick up as many as we can so we can sell them. This guy. Okay, we're still doing pretty good. I don't know if we'll be able to grab this one, though. Nope. That's too much. What about the pistol that this guy had? Alright, we were able to get that. So we were able to get all the pistols. Okay. So, Ian, I can give him stuff, but it's really weird because I gotta pay him for it. And I don't know if he has any caps on him. Let me see here. I need to like, okay. I'm trying to think about how I could do this. I could probably give him some caps, right? And then when I need to give him something, I could like pay myself back. Like for instance here, let me show you this. Because let's see here. Barter, right? I think this is maybe how you have to do it. So he's got 63 caps right now, right? So let's say if I'm like, all right, I want to be able to save some space. So if I give him one of these weapons, oh, not all. Hold on a second. If I give him one, right? So 250 caps. If I just give it to him, it's free, right? If I loan him caps, this is going to be the hard part. So it's like what I probably have to do is be like put all of these things here, right? So that's 1,000. I'm trying to think about how I would do this. So wait a minute. Is this going to work out the way I'm thinking it is? I'm trying to think. So basically, it's like if I loan him 1,000 caps right now, then no. This isn't. I don't think this is working the way that I want to. Hold on a second, because let me see here. You still have to pay for your caps, right? Yeah, so like for instance, if I wanted to get something back from him, he's gonna charge me. Hold on a second, Ian. How much are you fucking charging me for this? So I'm gonna get 250 caps from him for this, right? And he is gonna sell me that for 212. So let's say I have to pay him 212 caps to get something back. It's not a perfect system. I'm just trying to see if there's a way to like more reliably use him as a mule. And I was kind of wondering if I needed to like front caps to him or not. But I guess like I have to basically like buy and sell shit from him to like manage weight space. I don't know. My head hurts thinking about it right now. Like, why do I have a nighttime walker for a companion? What do you mean? Let me see. Nothing's new, Ian. All right, so we picked up about everything we could. Let's go ahead and get out of here, and let's go ahead and head back over to the. Let me just go ahead and sell this stuff really quick. Let's see, Old Town, I think, is where some of those dudes were at. So we'll go ahead and sell some things. No, not in there. Let's see, where was the guy at? I think he was over here somewhere. Oh, a person who sleeps for money? I don't know. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead and see. What are you selling here? Show me what you got. Okay. So he's got 2,200 caps. Let's go ahead and put all 4 of these up here. 1,000 caps. Okay. I don't think there's anything more that I could give him right now that I need, so let's go ahead and get 1,000 caps. Oh, whoops, I gotta do 999. And then let me get one more cap out of you. There we go. Okay. Offer. There we go. Okay, we're done here. I mean, beggars can't be choosers, John. Like, Ian, you know, I met him in Shady Sands. He offered to come with me, so I was like, oh, cool, I got my first companion, you know? So, and he's just been kind of following me around ever since, you know? How do I get out of here? Let's see, this way. Okay, let's see, now we need to go back up. Let's see, where the hell do we go? This way? I mean, as far, like, for how difficult this game is, it's been really nice just having extra companions. There's only been one spot that I've been into that they've been kind of like a risk. Can I go that way? Yeah, we can. Okay. That's weird. But for the most part, it's just helpful, especially in combat situations, you know? It's most 100% a skill issue. I do not claim to be good at this game. Matter of fact, I'm pretty awful at it so far, so... I can't imagine what hard is like on this game. I'm playing on normal, and I'm getting my ass kicked. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to Boneyard. Watch, I'm probably gonna get stopped again. I don't want to jinx myself. Come on, come on, come on. We can make it, we can make it. One more block. Alright, I think we made it. This looks like a pretty big sprawling city of some sort. The Boneyard, Poseidon Gasoline, Los Angeles County, California, the playground of America. I can't really read what this stuff says here, but so yeah, there's a lot going on here. Aditum. That name sounds familiar, and I do not recall in the game why or what was here, but I remember there was something here. Only because the name sounds familiar, but who was talking about this place before? I do not remember. You better put away your weapons. You better put your weapons away while you're here. Done. We're not here to make any enemies, so let's go ahead and just put these bad boys up. Alright, let me ask these people who we are here. You see a regulator, one of the guards of Aditum. Welcome to Aditum, stranger. Watch yourself. We'll be watching you. Let's see, can I ask a few questions? What do you want to know? Alright. Okay, let's go ahead and just start from the top. Hey, Mr. K, how you doing? Good evening. What do you do here, it says. So I'm one of the regulators. It's our job to keep the peace in Aditum and to protect the town. Our boss, Caleb, could tell you more. Done. Can you tell me about the Boneyard? So east of us are the followers. They are a bunch of peace nuts, and east are the Blade, a bunch of skags, if you ask me. Away south of here is the cathedral, where the children have their own religious center. So east of us right now is the followers. They have a bunch of peace nuts, and east are the Blade, which are skags. And then you have the cathedral. So it seems like there's 3 different factions here. You got the followers, the Blade, and then the children of the cathedral. Okay. Now, how do we get inside? Sorry, but we have to be careful of strangers here. Too dangerous. Maybe you can do some work for Zimmerman. I didn't get to finish asking my questions. Can I ask you a few questions? Okay, what do you know about the children of the cathedral and the followers of the apocalypse? They're both group of nuts. The followers want everyone to be peaceful and happy, and they don't realize what the world is too harsh for that. The children have some sort of god that they worship in their cathedral to the south. They have a hospital, but they're a little too weird to be on this level. How can I get inside? So we have to do some work for Zimmerman. Interesting. Let's talk to this guy here. Is he gonna say he's gonna have the same things? Okay. How do I like to enter? Zimmerman might have use for you. Come inside, but remember we're watching. Okay, so we gotta go find a guy named Zimmerman. Let's see. How pissed are they gonna be if I just start wandering around looking at stuff here? Ah, we got a little subway down there. Let's go ahead and explore this level first before we start going down into the manholes. Who is this here? Stay in line. What you looking at? Watch yourself. We're watching you. Let's see who's this guy over here. You see a stern man in his 30s. Okay, good day. May it be of some assistance. You have the look of someone important. Can you tell me a little bit about Aditim? Can you tell me what's going on here in Boneyard? Where can I find Zimmerman? Let's see. You have the look of someone important. I'm Caleb, and I train and organize the regulators here. Interesting. I did say explore. Okay, let's see. Can you tell me about Aditim? It's a nice enough town. Me and the regulators work hard to keep it that way. Anyone in particular that you would like to get to know? Who runs it? Aditim here is run by John Zimmerman. He's an uptight fellow, and he takes good care of the town. You should go see him. Is there anything else? What is going on here in the Boneyard? Yeah, I guess. You got the Blades up north. A pretty pathetic herd of people, and then the Gunrunners. Oh, the Gunrunners. Interesting. So they popped up. I don't think I remember seeing them in Fallout 3, but they were definitely in New Vegas. So the Gunrunners are a little north and a ways to the east through Deathclaw Playground. The Deathclaw Playground? Oh, man. Okay. Also, a ways to the south of here, you have the Children of the Cathedral who run a hospital and big church, and up a little bit north into the east, you got the loony followers of the apocalypse, who are all the peace types. Okay. Why is every John in these Fallout games always uptight? I have no idea, Nina. Either uptight or what was who was it that we ran into? We were playing no, it was Fallout actually. I think it was Fallout 4. Didn't we run into a John? We did. He was the one that like trapped everybody inside of that I'm not going to call it a vault, but like kind of like a bunker area, and like forced them to like work on a project, you know, before releasing them. Okay. What is the history behind the regulators? We are a police force of Aditim. Most folks around here know not to cause any trouble. I guess I see. Tell me more about the children and the followers. Cambridge Polymer, that's what it was. Thank you, Mr. K. Well, the children of the cathedral all live in this big black church-type building. They have some sort of big god, and they go around trying to convert people into their cult. Okay, what about the followers? Uh-oh, did my game freeze? Oh no, shit. Let me talk to him again really quick. Where can I find Zimmerman? You'll find him in the big building to the southwest. He might be able to put enough sentences together to let you know that we're looking for some help with the blades. Ooh, interesting. So what's gonna go on with the blades here? So they've done something to Zimmerman, half-witted son. But like I said, go talk to Zimmerman about it. Okay. Okay, cool. He says, you have a good day too. This guy seemed pretty legit for a guard. Okay, so this is all kind of fenced off here. Let's go ahead and see what's inside this little tent area. I'm surprised you can't ever, like, sleep in the beds, you know? Okay, we got a few folks down here. Oh, man, we got a lot of people around here. Looks like rain as always. What do you want? Who are these people? Trying to see who we can actually talk to down here. I'd get back to the hub if I were you. Oh, John, sorry, when I read your comment, I was kind of wondering what you were talking about. But yeah, Mr. K, like, there's, you know, a few of you folks in here have, like, a ton of time built into Fallout 4. It's really impressive. Let's see, who's this person? Hi, are you new here? Yes, I am called Zero. I am Lorraine. Can I ask you a few questions, Lorraine? I suppose. What do you need to know? Well, can you give me some information about the Boneyard? This used to be a big city called Los Angeles, but the bombs hit it really hard, and now there's just the Angels Boneyard. We Elite Towners are just trying to survive in the wreckage. Okay. Can you tell me a little bit more about Los Angeles? So lots of people lived here, and from what I hear, the survivors hid in a big place called a vault and came out a few years later. Some of them started the Regulators, and then they founded a DTIM, while the others formed the Blades. The gun runners aren't from here originally. Okay. So where is this vault at? Well, supposedly it was somewhere south of here, but I don't really know. I think everyone left because it was broken. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Tell me a bit about the other residents of Aditum. Well, what do you want to know? Who is Smitty? Smitty. We gotta go find Smitty. Tyne, Miles, Caleb. Come here, Smitty. Let's see, John Zimmerman. All right, John, we're gonna read about you here. Zimmerman watches over our town. He makes sure that everyone gets fed and that everyone has a job to do. So far, so good, right? Can we ask about something else? Caleb? Caleb is the leader of the Regulators, and it's his job to protect the DTIM. He seems to enjoy it a little late more than he should. Okay. Miles. Ah, our resident chemist. Miles makes bullets, and he also built the water distiller that makes sure that we get clean water from the well. He's working on an underground farm right now, but he's missing some parts. Interesting. We might be able to get a quest from him. Okay. Tyne. Tyne runs a shop. It's in the bunker near the gate. Gotcha. So that's probably that manhole that we can go down. He trades with the hub merchants for us. Okay, and then Smitty. Smitty is a tinker of sorts. He's good at repair work, and he casts bullets. He casts bullet and fixes broken stuff around town. Okay, nobody. Nice talking to you. Let me see if this person had anything more to say. So this is Lorraine. I'm a scav. I work with S.P.E.C.I.A.L to collect stuff from the ruins, so that we use it to build or trade. Why doesn't everybody here do that? Well, you got the deathclaws out there, plus the Regulators take a percentage off the top, and plus some for protection here in the DTIM. I guess people didn't have the upfront cash or the guts to stare a deathclaw in the eye. Okay, so what's the deal with the Regulators? They keep the peace around here, and they control all the money coming in or going out. The rest of the people here pretty much work for the Regulators, and that ain't the most forgiving job. Many of them don't ever see beyond the fence that surrounds this place. Very nasty. Can ask some other things. Let's see. Let me ask about the deathclaws. How do you avoid the deathclaws? We only scavenge after dark, and we're very good at what we do. S.P.E.C.I.A.L's got a little test that he likes to throw out of people before he lets them become scavs. What is the test? S.P.E.C.I.A.L has the person hide somewhere within a DTIM during the day. If he can't find the student in an hour, then he lets the person join the next scavenger party. What a stupid system. Let's see, seems to work. You're still alive. John, you said how long was the tutorial for this PT chat? What PT chat? Okay, let's see. Yes, although it can be rough, it's very dangerous, especially if you're caught. No doubt. Let's see, can we ask you something else? What do you do for a living? So she works with Sam. How many scavs are out there? So there's about a half a dozen of us. Sam was the first, and he's still the best. Okay. I think that's probably it. Okay. Lorraine gave us a bit of good info. Let me see here. Who's this guy? A lot of random people around here. Oh, how long was the tutorial for this playthrough? Oh, okay. I don't really know, like, I guess it'd be really hard to kind of characterize, like, what the tutorial was in here, but I'm going to assume, like, getting out of the caverns in the this game, like, I don't think it really has kind of like a proper tutorial, but yeah, like when you first leave the vault, you're kind of in like a caverns area that allows you to like get out, and really the only enemies that you kind of face through are like rats there. And yeah, it did take me about a good 30 minutes, 40 minutes to kind of really like get out of there, but because I was just exploring and realizing like how difficult it was. All right, so this is Miles here. I don't believe that we've met. I'm Miles. What can I do for you? So, let's see. That smock makes you look like a scientist. What are you studying? This smock? Yeah. So I'm a chemist. Mostly I make the primer and powder so that we can reuse the brass casings from the bullets, but I also dabble with some other chemicals. So you make bullets, huh? Where do you get the sulfur, potassium nitrate, and other chemicals? It's unusual to find someone who could appreciate chemistry, but to answer your question, some of the materials that we get from the hub merchants, and others I manufacture just find them in the area. For instance, the dung heaps from the Brahmin are a good source, as well as some of the strains of fungus that I cultivate. What other chemicals do you work with? Well, I've been trying to get some strong acids so that Smitty can use them for etching, but I've also been trying to make some permanent dyes and inks, but without access to natural inks, it's difficult. Let's see, is this guy going to give me a quest here? Yes, although Smitty is the only one who actually casts the bullets, I just refill the brass casings. So, but the hub merchants make a profit off you and the town. Yes, well, we have to make a living, and since the hydroponic farms aren't functioning, we have to buy food from the merchants, and the bullets are the only thing that we have to sell. So, okay, here we go. I could try to get the parts to fix the hydroponic farms. Really? That would just be wonderful. We're just missing a few parts, but I'm sure that if you could scrounge up the right pieces, we could be self-sufficient. S.P.E.C.I.A.L might be able to give you some help. Okay. So we got to figure out who S.P.E.C.I.A.L is. You see an inhabitant of the town. Maybe he's down here somewhere. Let's see, inhabitant. You see inhabitant. Is this S.P.E.C.I.A.L? That's a guard. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to like look around and see who we can find. Yeah, this guy looks important. You see a grungy man in dark blue clothes. Hey, I don't believe that we've met. And you are? Mr. K, you're saying, I got some combat armor since we last watched. Yes. I don't remember if you watched the last episode, but that's where we got it from though. And feeling a lot more badass right now that we got that. So let's see here. I'm Zero. The pleasure's mine. I'm called S.P.E.C.I.A.L. Okay. What do you do here? So I'm a scavenger. My job is to search out all the Boneyard for useful items and information. It's dangerous work. Why is it dangerous? Well, you got the deathclaws out there, and then you got the regulators back here in the D-Tip. Both ain't the most forgiving types. You said life's been pretty busy the past few weeks and you haven't been able to catch them all. Not a problem, man. I understand it. And you know, just as an example, like this week's just been hella busy for me. So I've only gotten like a handful of streams in. And obviously I'm not playing Oblivion today either. So plus I'm going to be going out of town next week. So we're going to have like a good 6 or 7 days without any streams going up. So yeah, we have that, which, you know, I'll get back into it, you know, but life happens. And so definitely understandable. I just appreciate all you all always showing up, you know, when you can, saying hello, you know, just helping keep it lively and hanging out, you know, so much appreciated. How do you avoid the deathclaws? We only work at night and we're good at what we do, but I have to admit that not everyone always comes back. I sent a guy out there last week to look for some parts for Miles, and we haven't heard from him since. The last transmission I got from him was that he found the parts and that he was on his way back. Well, can you give me the quest to go look for him? What's your job again? Have you scouted any of the other areas? I've done a little scouting. What do you want to know? Okay, let's ask about the blades. The blades are a pretty sorry sort for the group of people. They get by though, and some of them end up here in the DTIM if they agree to what the regulators offer them to do. Okay, the deathclaws. Well, if you haven't seen them before, they're mean as all hell, and like nothing more than a rip to a poor scav's heart out. Okay. I've heard that there's a nest of them somewhere to the east of the Blades, but I haven't seen it myself. Alright, the Gunrunners. The Gunrunners moved into a big factory up to the northeast not long ago. I can't tell you much because they have a moat filled with radioactive sludge, and you gotta get through the deathclaws in order to get there. It's interesting that that the Gunrunners have kind of like, they're either pinned in there or they're... I don't really know like how they kind of operate. Alright, what about the Followers? So the Followers preach peace and tolerance. It's a nice idea, but impractical. They live in a big library to the northwest of us. Okay. The Cathedral. The children of the Cathedral are based out of a big church ways to the south of here. There's some strange things going on there, and I've seen creatures that can't be human coming in and out of there. Interesting. Let's see, using the Deathclaw nest as a shield on one side of their base, probably. So yeah, they probably have like a back way of getting in and out, but if there's a back way, there's probably got to be something we can do. And if the stories are right, the church is built over an old vault, which is Aditum's predecessors lived in. So the church is probably where we're going to be able to find the vault. Okay, nobody thinks. See you around if you see me. Did he give me a quest here? Boneyard. Fix hydroponic farms in Aditum. So we did get our quest for that. Which means we have to figure out where that person was. You see a well. As much as you try, you cannot think of a way to move in this well into the vault. Okay. It's funny how, like, I've fixed the water problem for the vault, but yet, like, a lot of stuff still seems to point to, like, me trying to fix it, though. Alright, what do we have in here? Let's see what's inside this bookcase here. A crowbar, okay. Part of me thinks that that's a weapon. The other part of me thinks that it might be something to be able to break into doors, you know? But I don't know. Let's see, we got a person in here. Do we got anything in here of value other than a bed? I mean, the bed actually looks pretty good for a post-apocalyptic bed. This is probably like one of the best beds that I've seen across all of the Fallout games, minus like some of the well put together places, you know, like some of the hotels or something like that that actually have like good stuff. But you know, for like how run down this place is, man, this like someone actually takes pride in this bed. You know, they made it. You know, it looks like it's got pillowcases and stuff like that. That's let's see what the description says. It's a very nice looking bed. Yes, indeed, it is. You don't see many of them around these parts. Let me tell you what, you find a good bed, man, you gotta take care of it around here. Let's see what we got over here. What do you want? I really don't know what I want, actually. So I'm just we got the quest that we needed to. I'm trying to see where where the zone transition is and where we gotta go. It looks like there's something over here that we can do. Anyone in here? No. Of course not. Have I been to the Boneyard? That's where we're at right now, Mr. K. Is we're in the Boneyard right now. Trying to figure out who's this dude. Have you found the parts yet? Not yet. Who did you say I should ask about them? You need to talk to Samuel. He usually okay. So we talked to Samuel. Watch yourself. Let's see what's down here. Oh, okay. Interesting. But what I'm trying to look for is like the zone transition to figure out like where the other parts of the Boneyard that we're at. Okay. Alright, let's see here. So, all these people are probably regular random guards. Okay. And yeah, what I'm trying to do now is just kind of look for the zone transition to figure out where we get to the next area. Who's this guy right here? You see a large, muscular man. Good day. What can I do for you? May I ask your name? Why, everyone just calls me Smitty, probably because I'm a local blacksmith. Can I ask you a few questions? Ask away. Where do you get all your equipment? Why, any component blacksmith can make his own anvil, of course. I'm really just sort of learned the craft by practice, but most of my tools I made. Okay. What all do you do here? Most of that make and repair tools with implements here. I also fix things for the hub merchants with the help of Miles and the chemist. I reload bullets from time to time. Let's see, can you make guns and bullets? Well, building guns and making shells takes machining, and I just don't have the tools for that. But with the help of Miles, the chemist, I can reload old brass. Can I ask him if we can help? Find stuff. I thought we were going to possibly get a quest from him to be able to go and help him find some things. Let's see what he has for sale. I recommend that you check out Tyne's store just to the side of the gates. I don't actually sell anything here. I just trade to Tyne. Let's see. Okay. Alright, he didn't give us anything. So Tyne was back over here, it looked like. It looks like there's a couple other areas we can walk into while we're here. Let's go do that really fast before we head down. Make sure that we've thoroughly checked out everything. Let's see, can we get inside this room here? Hey James, how you doing? Mr. K, you said do it first. Do it first before you fast. Are you talking about like fast travel somewhere? Oh, we got some people in here. All right, let's see who this guy is. Can't talk right now. Who's this guy? A middle-aged man. What do you want? Who are you? I'm John Zimmerman. Here we go. Mayor of Aditum. What is it to you? My dyslexia. Do it fist before you fast. Your guard said that you had a... I don't like your attitude, old man. Oh, I said fist instead of first. I gotcha. Yeah. I've had a long day. Your guard said that you had a job for me. I might. Have you ever dealt with a vicious murdering band of thieves before? Let's see here. Don't tell me. You got a gang problem. What is it out here? Is there any place in the Wasteland that doesn't have a gang problem? So, I've dealt with a few. Good. Then you know how ruthless and bloodthirsty they can be. The Blades are the worst of all of them, I'm afraid. We're a humble, God-fearing town, and that's it. Ah, shit. And that is only trying to survive, and these monsters, let me tell you, they prey on us. He whispers under his breath, and our children. Yeah, that's all great and stuff. So what's the job entail and what's it worth to you? What do you mean they prey on you? Why don't you get your guards to do something about them? Okay, what do you mean they prey on you? Well, the regulators keep them from attacking us outright, but it's all that they can do to keep our little community safe. They try to sneak in at night and kill our citizens, or to kidnap our children. And he stops a moment to compose himself before continuing. Just last week, one of them burst through the north gate into the middle of the night with dynamite strapped to his body to blow up the regulator barracks, no doubt to weaken us enough to that they could launch a full-scale attack. Wow, what happened to the guy? Luckily, the regulators killed him before he could complete his plan. I saw his body myself. I see. So you didn't actually see the guy run into your town with dynamite strapped to his body. What would you like me to do about it? I will give you 2,000 caps to kill their leader. I want that bitch's head. Have I met BS gang yet? James, are you asking about the Blades gang? If so, I think that's what we're about ready to go and get into. It seems that you have something personal against her. She had my son kidnapped, tortured, and killed. They left him impaled on a post right outside the gates. Oh God, I'll take the job. Thank the gods. Finally, my son shall be avenged. The Blades camp is just to the north of here. Come back when you've done the job. Okay. So now our Pip-Boy should hopefully have 2 quests in here. Nope, it does not. It's interesting what some stuff pops up as a quest. Oh, the Brotherhood of Steel. Yes, we have, actually. So we have, can I get inside here? Let's go down here and see what this is. This looks like his, oh, wow, he's got a lot of stuff in here. Okay, hold on a second. Let me save. I'm gonna save this before I get myself in trouble. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and save it over 1. I don't want to like steal something and then get in trouble, you know. Let's see. So let's go ahead and take that. What's this right here? That's a doctor's bag. I have been scumming the shit out of this game. Bag, backpack, doctor's bag, and a first aid kit. Okay, I think we're just going to leave those ones there for now, but I am going to use this book, though. We don't want the evidence on here. Unload the bags? Oh my god, what a great idea. I forget that you could actually do that. Alright, hold on a second. Let's see what's in here. No, let's see. What about this? Nope. Is this? Ah, okay, I see. Oops. Okay, there's nothing inside there. Alright. He almost had to save scum the elevator combat. Dude, the elevator was like the hardest boss in the game, man. Let me tell you what. Alright, hopefully he doesn't say anything about taking his books. Okay, so that was John Zimmerman. He wants us to go take care of the Blades. We've already been inside this one before. So I haven't seen any zone transitions yet, so I think what I have to do is actually leave here and then let's go down in here really quick. Alright, this must be Trine. Hello, stranger. What can I do for you today? My name is Zero. Pleasure to meet you. I'm Tyne. Can I ask about the hub merchants? I do some trading with them from time to time. Mostly I sell bullets in exchange for food. Okay. What's your take on Aditum? Ain't a bad little town. Zimmerman's a fair man, maybe not the brightest guy, and of course we got Miles. Probably the only man in 100 miles who knows anything about science. Science, he says. Nuttin'. Can I do some trading with you? See what he's got. Okay, he ain't got shit for caps as one. The hell is this? That's a plasma grenade? Okay, that's flamethrower fuel. Okay, we didn't really have too much. Alright. Alright, Tyne, thank you. Just wanted to see what you got. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Alright, folks, so we're going to, yeah, I did not see where we could zone transition to some of the other areas that they were talking to. It looks like we have this little pathway here, but I don't know if we can actually take that. Some merchants, at least in Fallout 2, had different inventories if you search their tables. I haven't really done a lot of that just yet. Okay, let's just go ahead and go up here and see. Where does it take me to? Where the hell am I at now? So it looks like we got that spot to the, I'm guessing, never eat soggy waffles, right? So this is the west. Trying to look for the zone transitions here. Oh shit, man, it's a big building. The Blades Razors. This must be the Blades territory right here, huh? Okay. Right. There. Okay, so this is... Does this take me back where I was just at? It does, okay. So I actually don't know how we get out of here just yet. Okay, I don't see anybody over here. James, you said these classic games are hard as hell. Yeah, they are, man. Let's see who this dude is. Good day. You see a member of the Blades. Alright. Oh, who's this? You see a member of the Blades. Nice weather we're having today. Alright, we're gonna save Scummit. Dark Souls 1, you still have nightmares with? Yeah, it was like kind of tough when I first played it. Let's see here. Gotta go, she says. Is that a, what is this right there? You see a bed? Oh, I thought it was something we could pick up. Okay. So that's the Blades. So I feel like what's going to happen is I might be able to actually make my way all the way in there to the leader. And I'm probably going to have to try to like kill the leader and then fight my way out. I'm going to see what's over here though. This must be the apocalypse, folks. Dude, the music over here is creepy. Let's see. Oh, let me see what this says here. I didn't even see what this said. Okay. There are signs of gang activity are evident in the partially rebuilt nightclub and a tiny outpost here. Okay, now it says, in the heart of the city, a great library fortified and restored rises with forbidding yet graceful presence. You feel a sense of peace. Interesting. Okay. So just checking to see like where we can go in here. So it looks like just this big building here. Let's go ahead and walk inside. All right, who's this guy? Please be quiet. I'm trying to study. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. I just meant to try to click on this dude, but he moved. We must protect ourselves. You see Katja. You're not from around here. Who are you? My name is Zero. And what, may I ask, are you doing in the Boneyard? Well, I'm kind of an explorer. I see, just a traveler. I've heard that one before. Nobody comes to the Boneyard except those hub merchants and people looking for a quick death at the hands of the gangs. What are you really here for? I'm looking for a water purification chip, which I'm actually not. Oh my god, Nita. Alright. A water purification chip, huh? Sorry, I don't know anything about that. I don't expect to see that kind of tech here in the Boneyards, except maybe the stuff that Miles works on. Okay, what can you tell me more about the Boneyards? Let's ask about the Blades. I've dealt with them before. They're not too bad as far as gangs go. They do have a hideout in an old club with some outposts. If you're careful, you might be able to get some of them to talk. And the gun runners? The gun runners used to be a real gang, but they went soft. And they started setting up a deal where they trade weapons that they get from their victims or buy them from the hub. Since nobody is up here for the trip to the hub personally, they do pretty good business, even though their prices are high. And the followers? The followers of the apocalypse are a group of peace preachers who live in a large library near the heart of the Boneyard. Why they haven't been wiped out yet, I can't say. They are lousy combatants and have no understanding of the real world, but other than that, they are quite polite and well educated. And tell me about Aditim. Aditim is my original home. A little too boring for me, though, and it's fenced off and it's a self-sufficient town in the south end of the Boneyard. But not as far as the cathedral. We trade sometimes with the hub. I need to know about the area around this city. The Boneyard is a pretty hostile place. I've never had the opportunity to leave, though I suppose I would take it. Let's see. Just to the south of here, you have the cathedral. There's some sort of cult there, but I stay away from them. Something sinister is going on there. Also, I've heard about the trading center called the Hub, and caravans occasionally show up, but I've never actually been there. Can you tell me some more? Okay. All right. Seems like enough there. Okay. Who can we talk to around here? This is a follower of the apocalypse. Who knows what goes on below the children's cathedral? Can we actually go down there? Alright, hold on a second. Oh, yep, we can. Okay. Let's see. Is it Katya? 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 My pronunciation is horrible. All right, who's the boss man down here that I need to talk to? Might be this person. I must find that book for Nicole. There's someone named Nicole down here that we need to try to find. Man, there's a lot of people walking down around here. Oh my god, is that a ghoul? You see a hideous ghoul. Greetings, brother. My name is Talius. How might I assist you today? You can die. Oh, dude, that would be awful, right? Like, we just, like, straight up just attacking him. Everybody would, like, convulge on us. Let's see. How is it that you came into the realm of the followers? I'm curious. Don't worry about me, Mutie. How did you get in here? My entrance into the followers was quite really simple. It was the followers who rescued me from the full effects of the transformation into a heinous beast. I don't fully understand. Please go on. Once, I was as you are now, a pure human. But through the intervention of Nightkin, I was able to take some place far removed from here. Or sorry, oh, this is interesting. Hold on a second. I misread this. But through the intervention of the Nightkin, I was taken to some place far removed from here. So the Nightkin, I remember them from Fallout New Vegas. They were a different like breed, I guess, of the super mutants, but they were the ones that were like hopped up on stealth boys or something like that. They didn't like to be seen, but like there's, yeah. You don't even think there's dialogue? It was the scary invisible ones, yeah. So please continue. And because of the fact that they were like using the stealth boys, like had like an adverse effect on their bodies, and it messed with their mind, and so they didn't like to be seen, you know. And there's a place you could go to in the like the northwest part of New Vegas map. I can't remember what it was called off the top of my head, but there was a group of Nightkin up there that were actually trying to like recover, you know. They were in the company of like some really friendly super mutants that were trying to help them out, you know. And so yeah, they were kind of like recovering addicts basically, but that's where you kind of got a bit to know about their background and history. So I wonder if what he's talking about is super mutants in this game here, or if it's something different, because the fact that it was taken to a place far removed from here, I kind of wonder if that's possibly a lab. Let's see what he has to say. Please continue. I was not in a state in which to observe what transpired. All I know is that when I awoke, I was here and I was tended by the good doctor. I'm truly sorry to hear of your predicament. I will find those who did this and remedy the situation. I'm sorry to hear that. Alas, I'm quite busy attempting to survive. Farewell. All right, we're going to go with the top one because obviously as the Shroud, we must, you know, instill justice in this chaotic wasteland that we're in right now. So we will find and take revenge on your behalf. See if we can talk to him again. See if he has anything new to say. Nope, he doesn't have anything new. Okay. Make sure to talk to Katya on the way out before I leave. Gotcha. Let me see if I got any new quests here. Nope, did not. I skipped the dialogue option? Oh. Okay. So we have the ghoul that we were able to talk to. Let's see if we got anybody in here. Aha, we do. Dude, the music is like really ominous. I'm not the Shroud, I'm a part of the Stormtroopers. I mean, we're Shroud in disguise, you know. We can still be part of the Stormtroopers and be of Shroud values and morals, right? Let's see who's this dude. Okay. Did we go in here? Hello. I'm trying to see if we can find out who this Nicole was. Or is, I should say. Okay. Usually the NPCs that you need to talk to don't move. The Shroud is always alive and kicking, Nina. Out there somewhere, huh? Let's see. Can I get inside here? How do you get inside this room here? Oh, there's a door right there. I see. Okay. Interesting. Who's Nicole? Where'd Katya go? Green and white? Oh, the cooler? Let's go see what's inside of it. Katya was upstairs. Alright, Ian, we got a standoff here, my man. You gotta move. You search the ice chest. There's 3 knives in there. We won't take the knives. Okay, let's go ahead and head back upstairs. Okay, so we're back upstairs now. Let's see if we can find Katya again. Did I come all the way down here? I don't remember. Is there a down from under the stairs? Oh, that's a good point. I don't think I. Let's go check and see really quick. Let me go over here really fast and see if we can click. Doesn't look like it. You see a staircase. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But good idea for possibly thinking to check there, because I didn't really notice that though, if there was something under there or not. Yeah, some places have multiple floors like that. Yeah, I gotta be better about kind of like checking that out. It's not too intuitive sometimes, like what you gotta look for. You know, the game doesn't really hold your hand. You just gotta kind of like figure it out. I gotta find Katya again. This is her right here. Oh, this is Nicole. Okay, let's go talk to Nicole.
Greetings. Hey, we're very glad you could join us. We hope you have found our humble abode to your satisfaction.
I am very satisfied, Nicole. Thank you. Sort of. Let's see here. Can you tell me more about what you worship here? Humble is a good word. Dump would be better. Can I ask some questions? Okay. Let's ask her about the worship so we can find out more about the followers.
We don't worship so much as follow a set of principles. We want to bring peace back to this wasteland. The world tends toward destruction, so we try to make a difference.
Exactly how?
We try to remind people why the Great War happened in the first place and help ensure it won't ever happen again.
Sounds like wishful thinking, not very realistic. Let's see. How have you been successful at all?
We never give up hope. We never will, even though most live by the gun these days. And we are concerned with the children of the cathedral.
What about them?
They claim to want peace like us, but anyone who disagrees with them just disappears. Their dark god is not what he seems, believe me.
Huh, interesting. Hey, Luca, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. You said this is such a good game and you wish that you could play it again for the first time. I wish that for several games. But yeah, I'm been really enjoying it so far. It's definitely pretty tough, but been pretty good. So let's see. We're in the Boneyard right now, just discovering out what's here. And we got a couple different tasks that we've been charged with. Let's see. So how do you know? Don't you think you're being a little bit paranoid? Us is what all the followers think, or just you? Let's ask how she knows.
Call it instinct. We've seen Morpheus and the Nightkin, and they don't look like peacemakers to us. Their hospitals and message of peace make them attractive, but we know there's evil there.
Mr. K, you think this game and Fallout 2 both won Game of the Year respectively? Really? I didn't realize they were kind of doing it that far back, but that's awesome though. Um, let's see here. Do you have? Let's see. Well, I'll make sure to tell you anything I find out. Do you have any clues?
A number of our spies have seen Nightkin coming in and out of the back room of the Children's Temple. Something important is back there.
Let's see. I'll report back anything I hear.
Good. We could use any information. Now, is there anything else you'd like to ask?
Yes, there is.
Ask, and I'll answer if I can.
Okay, we can ask about the history here. Tell me a little of the history behind the followers.
What would you like to know?
So where did the followers start?
Far to the south, near the Great Glow. The times were hard, but we managed to survive. We realized then the Great War must never happen again.
Let's see. So you started the followers of the apocalypse?
After my parents were killed by marauders. It was time the killing stopped. It's our goal to make this land the way it used to be, before the war.
Who are the marauders?
We've never found out, although we've heard a group live up north in an old ruined city. We've let it rest.
Okay. What made you come up north?
There aren't many left down south. The radiation polluted almost everything. Most of the remaining people followed us to start the organization.
So how did your family survive?
We lived on the outskirts of the Great Glow. Sickness had started spreading, so we gathered all the people and we made our way north. That's when my parents were killed.
Mr. K, yeah, you confirmed this was Game of the Year in 1997. Nice. I wonder what it was going up against back then. When was GoldenEye? Wasn't that... Let's see, nice. That was probably like 99 time frame, I think, maybe. Yeah, I'm trying to think what would have come out like 97. Oh, really? Oh no, what wasn't Final Fantasy 7 in 1997 around there? I'm trying to remember when that game came out. Okay. So what is the area? Let's see. What is the area down there that's still radioactive all this time? Yeah, Final Fantasy 7 was around there. I'm surprised it won Game of the Year over that game. That's a pretty stiff competition, if you ask me. And GoldenEye was 97 too? Dude, man, let me tell you what. I thought GoldenEye might have been 97. For some reason, I was thinking it was 99. But like, between this, GoldenEye, and Final Fantasy 7, I don't even know which one I would vote for because all three of those, I mean, this game's been really good so far too. But like 7 and GoldenEye were definitely games that I played the shit out of back then. Okay, let's see. Why is the area down there still that radioactive?
Well, the rumor is that there was something so important there that the area was saturated with bombs to ensure everything was wiped out.
That's where the I think it was the West Tech facility is where the glow is. That's where we went into. So I don't really know like what all could be in there. I didn't spend a lot of time in there, but we did find that yellow pass card. So I may have to go back down there and check it out.
Ask, and I'll answer if I can.
Okay. What do you actually worship?
We don't worship so much as follow a set of principles. We want to bring peace back to this wasteland. The world tends toward destruction, so we try to make a difference. We try to remind people why the Great War happened in the first place, and help in. We never give up hope. They claim to want peace like us, but anyone who'd call it in. A number of our spies have seen. Good. We could use any. Ask, and I'll answer if I can.
We had S.P.E.C.I.L stuff. Let me see. What else do you know about the children?
You've probably seen their hospitals around. They preach peace, but there is something very wrong with them. We need to find out what.
Okay. Hey, Sleepy Cow, how you doing? Welcome back. How's my Fallout experience been going so far? Has it been enjoyable or excruciating? Um, uh, a bit of both, but like when I say excruciating, it's not in the sense that it's not making the game not fun. Um, it's excruciating in that the game itself is just difficult, you know, or it has some challenges to it. But to me, I feel like it's a good healthy challenge and not something that's like, you know, mechanically frustrating or, you know, I've been having problems with the game or anything like that, you know, nothing of that sense. So, um but otherwise I've been having pretty fun with it, a lot of fun with it though.
Ask, and I'll answer if I can.
Okay, we got some more questions we can ask about the let's see here. So, do you know who their leader is?
Morpheus is the leader of the children of the cathedral. He is evil, and that fact must be exposed.
Morpheus. Yeah, I was missing a shit ton earlier in the game. Actually, like I said, it depends now. I've gotten a little bit better though, but my aim sucks. So we got Morpheus, the leader of the cathedral. We have to. He's evil. Do you have any suspicions about
A
them?
number of our spies have seen Nightkin coming in and out of the back
Okay.
room of the children's temple.
Can you help me
Something
destroy them?
important is no, but I know someone who will. Go to the cathedral and find a woman named Laura. Say the phrase Red Rider. We'll create a diversion if we can.
Oh, so we got to go find Laura and say Red Rider. So wait a minute. We're getting like two tasks here to go wipe out like the followers and also the blades. Interesting.
Our destiny lies before us.
She had some more that we could talk to her about, so let me see if we can ask a few
and I'll
more
answer
things.
if I can. You've probably seen their hospital. Ask, and I'll answer if I can.
Can I ask you? Oh, maybe not. Can I ask you about something
and I'll
else?
answer if I can. We wish you the best.
Okay. So we could potentially have some help here from the followers. Okay, you again. What are you back for now? I just have a few more questions. Let's see. Mr. K, you said you thought that I've missed some dialogue, but I'm pretty sure I asked about all these questions though around the city. Let me ask about that. So, I don't plan to stay in this place too long myself. Okay, no kidding. If you're looking for another hand, I'll sign on. Better than spending the rest of my existence in this hellhole, right? Don't worry about it. No, thanks anyhow. Can I ask some more questions first? You're a welcome addition, but the desert's not much more fun. All right, looks like we've got a little ass kicking to do. Oh wow, do I have you gain 200 points for picking up Katya. Do I really have like 3 companions now? Dude, that's awesome. Look at this, man. I got like a own little party here. Nice. Hey, Devillian, how you doing? Good evening, man. I've had a pretty good day. It was a long day for me too, but hopefully, oh man, sounds like you had a hell of a day. Hopefully you don't have that. Thank you, Mr. K, because now this is good. We got three companions. Okay. Let's see what's over here. Civilian, you been playing any Fallout 4 again lately? Let's see, what do we got over here? Okay. Are these people we can talk to? These are all followers. You plan to tomorrow? Nice. Okay, that's nothing over there. You said you would play tonight, but you're just tired. Yeah, it's understandable, man. Okay, who's this guy here? You see a burly bounty hunter with a button that reads, "I'm Christopher and you're meat." What do you want? A donut. What are you doing here? I'm just looking around. Nothing. What are you doing here? None of your business. A donut. We don't appreciate white guy here. Buzz off. Okay. Interesting. Here, let me save scum this really quick. I'm gonna go through all the dialogue options with this guy. I'm just looking around. We'll go poke around somewhere else. Is he gonna get pissed if I walk back here? Who are these guys? You see a thug. Buzz off. Buzz off. Buzz off. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I don't think he said that, John. Okay, so this looks like it's the end of the road up here. I did see another zone. Catch it can pick locks, by the way. I wonder how you get a companion to do something for you like that. Okay, let's see. But that's good to know, though. I just need to figure out how to make them do stuff. Maybe if I talk to her and say, like, hey, can you pick this lock? Let me see. Let's see. What kind of combat skills do you have? I learned how to be a scrapper from my time in the Boneyard. I'm good with knives and submachine guns. My favorite is throwing knives, of course. And then... Interesting. Okay. Let's see which this takes me to over here. So this should take me back to the blades area over here. And is there a zone? There is a zone transition over here. Okay, so let's see where this takes me to over here. Before we get into a big ass fight with the blades, I just want to try and see if I can explore all the areas. I have a feeling we're probably going to be able to walk into the Blades area and talk to their leader. Watch out for deathclaws. I'm glad. Oh shit, dude, they weren't kidding. Holy fuck. Dude, they're just like running around right there. You can use a lockpick skill on something, and if her skill is higher, she will do it for you. Gotcha. I want to see how tough. Like, we've already gone through one deathclaw before, but I'm super pissed that I can't use this weapon right here. Like, I mean, I'm beyond upset about that one. Okay, ammo. We're out of ammo on there. Remember, the eyes, I think, were the weak spot of the deathclaw, so we're gonna have to. Let's see, how many deathclaws are up here? Oh, you know what we could probably do? Let's do this. Let's sneak. Let's see if we can sneak by homeboy right here. Oh man, dude, this is terrifying. The deathclaws in this game are... It's not that, Mr. K. It says that I'm not strong enough to use the weapon effectively. So... Oh boy. We should have come here at nighttime. Oh, he's coming out. Oh no. Why can't I move? Oh shit, son. So far, it's just the one that I've seen so far. I don't really know where there's a zone transition at, but I'm going to see if I can find it. I can't go up anymore, so... we got like a small little party here, so I think we might be okay. Is it just the one deathclaw? If it is, we might try to just take it out, but like normally those things don't. Okay, here we go. We got a zone transition over here. You said late game, this is a good place to grind? I imagine so. Let's see if this takes me over to where the gun runners are at. Ah, yeah. This might be where you can see a warehouse to the north with a moat of glowing goo around it. Aha, there's homeboy right there. So, gun runners are over here. We didn't have any beef to pick with them just yet. They're oh my god, there's a dead body right there. You see a dead body. Okay. What the hell is that? That's another dead body. So we didn't really have any beef with the gun runners. What was this? It's another dead body. So at least we know where they're at. I'm trying to remember. So the Blades is who we have to actually go take on, and then we also have the followers, but I don't really know. Okay, we might be okay. Let me make sure and sneak. Just so we don't get caught off guard by a deathclaw somewhere. Let's see, where's our party at? Right there. Okay. Ripper, it says. Jack the Ripper? I don't know. I'm curious how tough this dude is. I saved before going in here, so let me see if we can figure out where this guy's at again. He was like over here somewhere. There he is, right there. Okay. So, yep, here we go. He's coming up. I was hit for no damage. Well, my guy. Let's see here. Single shot. Okay, here we go. Oh shit, there's another one right there. Okay, this is not good. One is hard enough, man, but two? So the eyes. I have a 95% chance to hit in the eyes, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be the crit shot. Bam. It says he was hit in the eyes for 48 hit points, so slipping past the huge claws to strike the monster, and he shakes and growls. He was like, that was just a tickle. Big mistake. Okay, we're going to end turn here. Alright. Dogmeat's going in. Here goes Katya. No damage. Oh boy. Man, Dogmeat is doing like no damage to the deathclaw. Okay. So let's go ahead and do another shot in the eyes. Let's see. I hit him for 11 points. So the one that I had to fight for the caravan quest, like I had like a shot that dealt like in the 40s, and then I had a follow-up shot that dealt like 80 damage or something like that. And I think that's how we were able to take him down. You know, otherwise I don't think I was going to. Like he had a lot of hit points, but two of these bad boys. Let's see if I can reload. Okay, we reloaded. The second shot was an 84 crit, yeah. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can get this guy in the eyes again. Let's see, Deathclaw was critically hit in the eyes for 60 hit points. The result is a massive damage to the Deathclaw's eyes. Okay, let's go ahead and end turn here. Oh, he's getting back up. Dude, this armor is like cheating, I feel like. Because I am like not really either taking damage or... I love Ian. Take this! Let's see if we can get him out of here. The eyes again. Deathclaw was hit for 4 points. Man. Let's go ahead and reload. Oh boy. Oh boy. I jinxed myself. Okay. Ooh! All right. This is not looking good. So I'm down to 27 hit points. I'm kind of wondering if I should go ahead and make like a tactical stimpak move here and hope that I don't die. Let's see, Cassandra. Hey, welcome to the channel, by the way. You said there are like next to no streams for these games. Well, I mean, I think, you know, there's a lot more popularity for, say, like Fallout 4 and whatnot, which I just got done playing not too long ago. But yeah, I wanted to come back and play this. So there's probably some folks out there, I imagine. Let's see here. So I'm gonna try to see if we can take on this one Deathclaw. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit, and I'm gonna see if hopefully we don't die. But I'll probably stimpak myself after the next one. But let's see if we can take him down. Let's get him another shot in the eyes and see what happens. So the eyes. It says he was critically hit in the eyes for 9. Okay, he's not dead yet. What do I... Let's see. Can I use this? Let's see. How do we use this again? Whoops. Hold on a second. I'm trying to figure this out again. So if we do that... God dang it. I can't remember how to use it. How do I use the stimpak again in combat without going into the inventory? So you can open that up. Oh, I don't have enough action points. That's why it's taking me out. Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and end turn. I risked it. I was hit for 8 points. I was hit for 6 points. Oh my gosh. This is it, guys. This is it. I'm down to 3 hit points. Okay. So this is it. We gotta heal up. I survived. I survived. I'm gonna say that much. Alright, let's go ahead and use the stimpak here. Ooh, alright, we're up to 21 again. Let's see, Cassandra, you said, it's unfortunate. The game is really good, but it's nice to see other different points of view or play styles. Absolutely. I can't wait to go and watch some other people's like blind playthroughs or their playthroughs of this game. Right now, I'm intentionally not watching anything just because I don't want any spoilers, but I'm having a great time in here, and I can see the absolute like different paths or different builds or just different approaches you could do to this. So I think it would be really great to see something else. Okay. I only have 2 shots left, or sorry, 2 AP left. I don't think we can really do too much. The only thing I could probably do is move, but I'm just going to stand my ground at least, anything, and just kind of wait and see what happens. Okay. God dang, man. 18 points. That's it. We're done. We're donesies. Okay. We're not tough enough to fight those guys just yet. Let's go ahead and go back really fast. Okay. If you leave AP at the end, you will have a higher chance to dodge. Okay. So I thought there was only 1. There was a Deathclaw hidden right there that I didn't see. 2, I mean, just the 1 guy was hard enough, but yeah, 2's a crowd that we don't want to have to deal with. Let's go back over this way and let's explore the Gunrunner's location, and then we'll be out of here. You said seeing the game streamed is like finding a diamond. Well, thank you. I actually found someone else that just started streaming this game. I haven't seen any of their streams, but I noticed they started uploading it. I think because I've been uploading it, like the algorithms like been popping stuff in my channel. But what was the name? Numi. I think it's like Numi Blue. was the channel name, and they just started playing this too. So I left them a like and said, hey, I look forward to checking out your videos once I'm done playing my playthrough. Okay, so this was the gun runners here, and we're going to not mess around with the deathclaws this time. We're gonna beat feet and get out of here. My goal right now is just to try to get the areas explored around the Boneyard so I can have them as like quick travel spots when we zone in and out. But I think, let's see, I'm trying to see what time I'm at. I'm gonna play for a little bit longer tonight than what I normally do. Let's see, how do we zone out of here? Right here, this is probably it. Okay. Where in the hell am I at right now? Let's see. Okay, this is where the blades is at. So we do have to go to the blades because that's the quest that we got from Mr. Zimmerman, and he wants us to take out the leader. I'm kind of wondering if we can do this peacefully or not. I haven't been in there just yet. Let me just save it really fast, just so we're back here where I'm at. And I was also trying to see if I can find the exit to the Boneyard. Haven't really found that just yet either. I think there's one other location we haven't come across yet, and that is the let's see, we went into the followers, so we need to find the place where the children of the cathedral are located at. Let's see, where does this take me to? This takes me to where the followers are at. Where does this take me to down here? Is this the Blades area? This is. Okay. So how would we get to... I know, right, John? I think it's really awesome that you can have more than one follower at a time, actually. For how difficult the game can be from a combat perspective, I think it's great. I mean, obviously you can dismiss these two. I haven't found a way. I don't think you can dismiss Dogmeat. I think he's just kind of permanently with you until he dies. I didn't even know you could get companions actually in this game. So this has been definitely a bonus. Okay, we got a spot down here. It looks like we can transition into. You said the max is 4 that we can get, so there's probably one more we can probably find. Okay, so here is a DTIM, but I didn't really see a place that we could zone transition to from in here. This whole place is kind of really walled off. So I'm not really certain how we get to the cathedral area, actually. Oh, this must be the exit right here. Okay, so if we came over here, this is the exit. Oh, this must be... Ah, here we go. Okay, so we got one more spot on our map filled in. So now we really only have one other unlocated area that I'm not too sure what this is. So, interesting. So now we have the cathedral we can go straight to. We're not going to go there just yet because I think if we go there, we might actually initiate like the combat setting that we don't want to do just yet. Let me go back here to the Boneyard. So now we have a couple areas that I've wanted to explore. So we have Aditim, we have downtown area, the warehouse, which I imagine this is probably where the deathclaws are at, and then we have the fortress. So the unfortunate part is I haven't figured out how to open up this. I don't think there's a way to do it, but like the only time you can use this fast travel system like this is like when you zone into a town. So if I go to the fortress, I have to kind of work my way back into an area that I can leave to be able to kind of use this again. So this is kind of nice, but it would be really kind of nice if I could pop this open when inside a town. So let's go ahead to the downtown area. All right, and this is where the Blades is at. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna save game here, and we're gonna go in and talk to local fast travel. Yeah, because you can open up your map, but like when you I wonder if that's what the scanner's for. The motion sensor option is not installed. No, that's a motion sensor. I absolutely love the high and low res to this, you know? Like when I first started messing around with this, I was like, so we have low res here, right? And I was like, okay, we got this. And then bam, you put on the high res and you're like, oh, damn, this is high tech right here. Look at all this extra little dots that popped up to kind of show me what's going on here. I'm being a little I love giving a little bit of comedic criticism of the game, because I know this was made back in '97, right? So this was having lived during that time frame and playing games back then as they were, like this is pretty advanced for what it was. But trying to make sense out of what we're seeing here, I thought was like kind of interesting. But anyways, yeah, I thought this was I was like, what am I really getting out of this? But anyway, so we got that. So yeah, so the scanner, I do remember somewhere in the hub we could actually buy the motion sensor scanner, I think. So now with that, we could probably actually hopefully see, enemies or friendlies or just people moving around if we ever get around to getting that. But I decided not to spend the money on it. So anyway, so yeah, I don't really know of a way to pop up that fast travel. So it's just kind of when you're coming into it, let's talk to this dude really quick. Well, hello, lad. What might you be looking for today? Well, who are you? Well, the name is McCrae. I helped the Blades some against the deathclaws and that regulator bunch. I teach them a bit about protecting themselves against those nasties. What kind of stuff do you teach? My specialty is fighting with my fists and taking a punch or two when the guy can throw them at me. It sounds like a dumb idea. I'd rather use a gun. Let's see, can you teach me anything? Let's ask him if he can teach me something. You seem to be an alright lad, but my time's busy with keeping the blades schooled. If things were to straighten themselves out, I might be having time then. Okay. Can I ask you something else? Okay, so let's see. What can you tell me about the Blades? So it's a good group of people is what the Blades are. Stuck are between the damn regulators and the deathclaws. It ain't meant the happiest life for them, but they survive. It's interesting because I'm biased. This game gives me a bias right off the bat, right? So like we first are introduced into a DTIM and we go down there and you meet all the people down there, right? And they're pretty well walled off, they have like an entire compound, and you meet Mr. Zimmerman and he's like, you got to go kill the leader of the Blades because they kidnapped and killed my son, right? And we're taking him on his word for it, like he also told us that there was a guy that like stormed into the camp with dynamite strapped to his chest, but then I actually had that option to say like, hey, did you actually see the guy? I should have asked that thing, but I didn't. So we're getting one side of the story, and then we come up here to the Blades, right? And this guy actually seems like, some of the characters you interact with in the game are really hostile, just from the get-go, just in their dialogue, they'll ask like, who are you? Or beat it, or something like that, right? But this guy, like, he's pretty welcoming, and it was kind of like that way when I went to the hub too, because you have the different factions there, the Fargo traders and the Maltese Falcon crew and all their stuff, and they each kind of talk shit about each other, right? Like, oh, that's a bad group, stay away from them, or stay away from them. But then I went and talked to a lot of them, and they all seemed like kind of okay. Like, so I think the game, I don't know if it does this to try to trick you a little bit, or if it's just kind of like, hey, like, you're an outsider, so the group's gonna kind of act to the way they're going to act to you. Okay. So anyway, so this guy is saying that they're a good group of people. All right. Who are you then? Let's see, we've already asked him that. Okay, let's see here. Have you seen the deathclaws? Seen him I have. Ran like hell I did. If you're looking for him, you'll find him over there, and he points over to the east. All right. Can I ask you something else? Okay, let's ask him about the regulators a little bit. Hey, Menno, how you doing? Long time no see. Hopefully you're doing well. What's the deal with the regulators? I was thinking that the deathclaws were the spawn of an unnatural act, but them regulators are evil. They come once a month or so, and they show their ugly faces and drag a father away from us. Wait. Let me make sure I read this right. They come once a month or so, and they show their ugly faces and drag a father away from his wee ones. Interesting. They drag a father away? Well, what's interesting is the other side of the story is what Mr. Zimmerman was telling me, is that they steal children. So now the regulars are stealing the... Anything I could do to help? Let me see what they say. You'd be wanting to talk to Razor. A good lass if there was ever one. Thanks for the info. There might be another side of the story to this right here. Now, hold on a second. Have you ever seen the rain glow? Let's see, who's this lady? We don't get many outsiders here. Who's this dude? You see Duncan, Craver of Nuka-Cola. This is most certainly... we've seen references to the guys asking for Nuka-Colas or something to drink in the other games, right? Let's see what this guy has to say. Yes. What's with the Nuka-Cola? It's the stuff of life, man. Well, actually, I don't get to drink it on an hourly basis. I get a splitting headache. Oh, Sheffield, that's who it was. He was from Fallout 4, huh? Let's see. Menno, what have you been up to lately, by the way? You still doing like night shift or what's going on? Okay, so what is so good about Nuka-Cola? Okay, we can't ask him that. So is that all? That doesn't seem to help out anyone that much. How much stuff do you actually drink? So about 5 liters a day. Damn, dude, where does he get all that Nuka-Cola? Is that all? Let's see. So Dugan raises his eyebrows at you. Okay, yeah. So let's see. Can I ask you something else? Yes. So what do you do around here? I pontificate on life a lot, and I help the Blades understand the true meaning of Nuka-Cola. Okay. Who's in charge around here? So Razor's the woman that you're going to want to talk to. Done. Okay. I think I was just looking around. Well, then stop wasting my time. Okay. Can we actually pick up a Nuka-Cola? We can if we want to. Let's see. You see an intense young man. Well, hello. I don't think I've seen you around here before. Can I help you with anything? Let's see. Who are you? I am Michael. My wife Christine and I live here as Blades, and I help out with what we can. Okay. Let's see. Can you tell me about the Boneyard? So to the south is a DTIM, and over to the northeast you'll find the Gunrunners, but you'll have to get through the Deathclaws in order to get to them. And to the west is the Followers of the Apocalypse, and to the far south, that I've heard is some kind of church. Let's see. What do you all live? Why do you all live here? It's not as bad as it seems. The regulators and the Deathclaws can cause problems, but our leader Razor has helped us a great deal over the past months. And more recently, McRae has been showing us how to protect ourselves better. Interesting. Okay. Let's go see who's this person over here. I could have swore I just saw someone right here. Man, I must be seeing things. Okay. Alright, let's go find out where Razor is at, and we can get the other side of the story for what's going on here with the Blades. I didn't want to come in here like shooting guns ablazing, you know. Is this Razor right here? You see a very beautiful woman with a sad look in her eyes. Can I help you? Are you the leader of this gang? Gang? We're hardly a gang, but I'm the one that they come for to direction. Let's see here. Man, I have to be like hostile here? I don't want to be like super hostile. Zimmerman sent me. Looking a little nervous. What? Did he? To put a bullet in your head? To pay back for killing his son. I'm on John's quest right now. So I don't like the fact that this is like my only options. Who are you? Let me see if I can ask something different. It's never heard of it. Shit. Because I feel like I want to save scum this because I really want to see if I can get some different information out of here. Like, I don't know if this group, there might be more to this group. Let's see. To pay you back for killing his son. So, what? Those fucking piece of shit bastards. I'll kill them. I'll send them all to hell. Let's see here. No, you're the one that's going to hell. Who are you going to send to hell? The regulators. They were the ones that killed Josh. I never would do anything to hurt Josh. Wait. I never would do anything to hurt Josh. It's the regulators who are running a DTIM, not Zimmerman. So why would the regulators kill Zimmerman's son? So Josh lived here with me and... Wait. So Josh lived here with me. I mean us. He knew the truth behind what was going on. The regulators told him if he ever tried to contact his father or return to Aditum that they would kill him. They laughed at him, so they were sure that he couldn't get to his father. So they killed him. What did they do? So late one night, he tried to sneak into town and tell his father what was really going on. I was monitoring the regulators' radio transmissions that night. He got caught. She looks down and shakes her head slowly. Here it is, all in the holodisc. Why haven't you given this to Josh's father? It's not like any of us can even get that close to Aditum, so we'd be shot dead before even we reach the gates. Why don't you get a large group together and take Aditum by force? Let's see, why don't I give him the disc? You would risk your life to help us? Let's see. If we can help. I'm not sure that it would really help without the threat of violence to back it up. What we really need are some weapons from the gun runners. Let's see, where are the gun runners at? Why don't you get some weapons from them? Okay, I'll take care of the regulators myself. Oh, well, I offered goodbye. Let's see, where are the gun runners? So they're a little to the east of here, but there's a deathclaw nest between us and them. We have never even spoken with any of the gun runners. Okay, give me the holodisc. I'll go talk to the gun runners before I approach Zimmerman. Thank you. This really could help us, and good luck. She hands you the holodisc. See you later. All right. You see a very beautiful woman. So her name's supposed to be Razor, right? Okay, so let's go back to our inventory really quick. Man, this is insane how all this is kind of like interlinked. So basically, you have Mr. Zimmerman, who says you need to go take care of the Blades. You have the followers that says you need to go take care of the children. The gun runners are kind of off to their own, what have you. Then you come here to the Blades, and they're like, homeboy was living with us. He tried to get back into the city, and the fucking regulators killed him. So now we got like that shit going on. I'm half tempted to go down to the cathedral and figure out what's happening there, and I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be some kind of like crazy plot twist thing going on there, but like this is a little chaotic mess of like who do we actually back up and support here, because they're all kind of like, you know, it's like pitting you against one side versus the other, you know. Man, I don't really know. I think this is one thing Nuka World was kind of missing in Fallout 4 is that, like, you know, I don't really feel like that the three gang factions that you had kind of had some kind of like interpolitical, I mean, they did a little bit, you know. It's like you had like the one crew that was like secretly killing off the other crew, but they just didn't want to talk about it, and then just, I don't know. I think if they had something that made it feel a bit more personal to the gangs themselves to kind of figure out like who do you back versus who, you know. But I don't think it really ever got that deep. Anyway, sorry, I'm blabbering right now. Let me go ahead and let me see if we can download this. We see a holodisc. Let's download the information. So the Pip-Boy displays downloading data from the disk. You got 100 experience points. Okay, let's go ahead and go to our Pip-Boy and status. And now we have the regulator transmission here. Man, I love getting these holotapes. I wish I had more to be able to read. Regulator's radio transmission log. Message sent. Regulator patrol to regulator base camp. Come in, do copy, over. Message received. This is regulator base. Principal Regulator Caleb responding. Report, over. Sir, yes, sir. Regulator second class Cravado reporting. We've apprehended the Zimmerman boy trying to infiltrate our perimeter again, sir. Orders. Let's see, shit, again? Well, that's the last time that that's gonna happen. Eliminate him and make it look like the Blades did it. Understand? Over. Sir, did I copy that correctly, sir? Kill him? Over. Message received. That is affirmative, Regulator. And I want it messy. Impale him on the guard post out front. Oh, and cut out his tongue so that he can't talk while we're trying to attempt to save his sorry ass. Over. Message sent. It shall be done, sir. Over. End of transmission. Damn, dude, that is savage. Holy moly! And impaling the head on the stake. That's like classic how things were doing. I mean, you see that with like some of the Raiders and some of the other games, but yeah, okay. So let's see. Let's go ahead and go done. All right. Boneyard. Okay, so we still have that one too. They do have some really good voice acting in the game, don't they? All right. Let's see, was there anyone else that we could talk to? What's up? Oh, that's Katja. That's my own person. Nice day. See ya. Hi. Let's see, have a nice day. Okay. You have a nice day as well. These people seem kind of friendly. Holy moly, man. There's a lot of people in here. Get back to work. Oh, you're talking about me. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I do my best when I can. I will say that they've had some really good voice acting in this game so far. Okay, so nothing in there. Can we look inside the fridge here? What do we got? Nothing. They're bone dry. And what do we got over here? See, I wonder if it'll rain. Let's see. Hello. We don't get outsiders. Yeah, these are all like just kind of like. It does not look much like a gang. This is like literally like just people just trying to survive. It looks like. That is a very good observation, Mr. K. Like the more I look at this, like we've gone into places where they are straight up looking like gangs. You know, like everybody's armed to the teeth. Like there's that crew up in Junktown, you know, you walk in there and they're hostile right from the get-go. Like you just go walking in there and they're just like, you know, shooting before you even get a chance to do anything. Okay, let's see here. So let's see here. So they want me to go talk to the gun runners. All right, let's do this really quick. Let's go ahead and save game. So we can get to the gun runners, but we have to be very, very careful as we do this. And the way that they made it sound that, you know, the deathclaws were in between, right? So I wonder if we need to take out the deathclaws in order to help facilitate what we need to do with the blades here. Watch out for deathclaws. Okay, so we got homeboy right there that we got to watch out for because he's looking really hungry, and I don't really want to mess around with him right now. My combat with this guy, or the one that we had a little bit ago, leads. Oh shit, dude, he's getting closer. How with that? It leads me to believe that my one interaction I had was a death counter or a save scum counter. You know, I wish. So, one of the other Fallout games will tell you like how many saves that you've done, and I think like for instance like New Vegas, I had over like 400 saves or something like that, right? But this game doesn't have. You know, like I don't do a save for each one, right? Like, you know, I only have like different save spot points, you know, so I don't know how many I've done. As far as death counter goes, let's see, no, let's cancel. As far as death counter goes, I'd say we're definitely in the 20s, 20 or 25, I would say. Maybe more, I don't know. Like, I'm just taking a guess here. And you guys know I'm awful at trying to do any type of edits to the videos, so like I wouldn't even know how to add a death counter. Like I'd have to figure out how to like add that in like post editing, but I really kind of don't have the time to do a lot of that stuff. I tried tinkering around with edits a little bit, just kind of learning, but I try to just maximize the time that I can to be able to kind of stream for you all and just record, and then that's kind of where it's at, you know. Like the rest of my time goes back into like just adulting responsibilities, you know. Let's see here, Mr. K asked, did I save Killian Deathwater in Junktown? You haven't gotten back and watched what you missed. He's not dead right now as far as I know, so I don't know if we successfully saved him or not, but you know, as far as I can tell, I think things are okay. Let's go ahead and talk to this guard here and see what he has to say. We're twins, buddy. Look at this. You should let me through just because we're wearing the same gear here. I look like I could pass, right? What is your business here? I'm just looking around. I want to buy some weapons. I need to speak to your boss. It's very important. You smell like a Brahma, but I bet you're not as intelligent. Save scum count 189. You know what, John? That's probably pretty accurate too. I'm 8 episodes in. Let's see here. I need to speak to your boss. It's very important. Okay. Gabriel will talk to you. Go on in. Well, that was easy. You got human counters for that too? Yeah. Let's see here. So we need to go talk to Gabriel, and we need to tell him that the Blades would like some help. I like how this guy's like kind of like got his shield over here with all. Talk to Zach if you're looking for gear. I wonder where Zach's at. It doesn't look like there's probably anything much over here. Just add a John bot. That's what we need. We need a John bot to criticize my aiming every single chance that he gets, and my save's coming. And if I have a lot of loot, Zach's gonna be the guy to talk to. Awesome, thank you, Luca. He has a lot of money. Okay, you see a typical gun runner. All right, let's go ahead and go inside. All right. This must be the man right here, right? Let's see here. Looks like we got a couple different folks in here. No need to add a bot. John, you're gonna take care of yourself, huh? Let's see here. Is he a gun runner? Let's talk to him. Hi, I'm Zach. You want to buy a weapon? Let me see what you got to trade. Can you give me a discount? Let's see. You could set up a screen recognition script that actually detects you missed in the event log and then post a counter. Really? I'd not that I'm asking you to do that, but I'm just kind of curious like how that actually works. Let's see here. So, let's see what he has to trade. So Zach's the guy here. Oh, holy moly, dude, this guy's got, what is this right here? This is an explosive rocket armor piercing, and then he's got a bunch of 10 mil too. JHP, armor piercing. Dude, 5 mil, 223. He's got plasmas. What is this thing right here? A plasma rifle? Flamer, a minigun? Oh man, guys, packing me. Is this a plasma pistol? What is this? Grenade pulse. What is this? Micro fusion cell? Mr. K, you said you made a program that would play mobile games based on screen recognition, and you had predefined actions that it would run based on the output. Man, that is awesome. That sounds like super complex, buddy. Let's see, that's an assault rifle. What is this right here? A cattle prod? You guys over here prodding people? Power fist? I could have gotten a power fist from the Brotherhood of Steel. I kind of wonder if I should have gotten that thing. Man, this guy is stacked. What do we got here? A Ripper, and he's got 3,100 caps. There's like 20k lines of code. Holy moly! I haven't done anything with coding really so much just yet. I'm a complete novice. I would just turn to GPT to be able to help me out there. Okay, so he's definitely got a lot of stuff. I'm not really in the business of selling anything right now. I think we were able to unload what we needed. But it's good to note. Yeah, he's definitely a good vendor, man. This is someone we need to keep in the back pocket, right? Okay, let's see. Who's this person here? You see a typical gun runner. Damn that moot. Moat. The fumes are making my eyes hurt. Let's see, who's this guy? You see a large, well-armed man. It's not often that we get visitors. How can I help you? Why don't you get many visitors? This place isn't very accessible with the nest of those damn deathclaws right outside our factory. You guys seem fairly well armed. Why don't you go and exterminate them? We've gone over there and taken out a few, but they always seem to come back. And besides, we're machinists, not fighters. So what would you give me if I went in there and took care of them for you? If you could get rid of the deathclaws once and for all, you could name your price. Okay. I have some friends who could really use some of your weapons. Oh, this is interesting. So you got two different pathways you can go here. You can go kind of the greedy route and take everything for yourself, or you can give them to get them to help the blades here. You clear out the deathclaws, all of them, and you got yourself a deal. Okay, I'll do it. So the shitty part is the fact that I gotta be able to help the blades means that I've signed myself up for some deathclaw hunting, which well, you guys see how that went earlier. So we're gonna have to see how we can do that. I need to be able to fight one at a time. If I get two of them, then you know we're not good. I have a 15% discount with Zach now. That's great news. Let's see, who's this dude here? You see a typical gun runner. Some guy fell in the moat once. What a horrible way to go. You see, you know, you got to put up a sign, man. Like, don't walk close to the moat, dude. It's not that hard. Like, how, I don't know. Okay, let's see here. You cannot get there. Don't try any funny business. I'm not, trust me, guys. I don't want to mess with you all. I'm just trying to see who else I can talk to around here. Who's this guy? Is this the boss? Some guy fell in the moat once. What a horrible way to go. So Zach was the trader guy, but is this oh, this is Gabriel right here. Okay. I was going to say I was looking for Gabriel, but he didn't have his name at first. So, let me check the Pip-Boy really fast here. So the Pip-Boy tells me oh, we only still have that one here. So you got like some hidden quests, so you have to really kind of check out here. So far we got oh, that reminds me. Over by where the deathclaws are at, there's supposed to be a dude that we need to be able to find that probably has the parts for the water or the, what do they call it? They call it the aquaphonic farm or something like that. So we got to be able to find those parts. So I need a notebook, man, to be able to write down like all this shit here, because I got to remember like directions. You know, because sometimes they say like, oh hey, like this is over to this location or something. So you gotta kind of remember like where places are at, and then the quest you're working on too. So right now, we got a quest from Mr. Zimmerman to go take out the Blades. The Blades gave us actual factual evidence that they were not in fact responsible for it. And they're not really a gang at all. So this is going to quickly turn south fast with the regulators. This is going to be interesting how that works out. But so we got the Blades against the regulators. You got the followers against the church. You got the gun runners up here who kind of want us to help out with the tab to take out Notepad. You know what, Nina? I'm kind of worried about this game freezing up on me. It froze up on me one time before, and it completely froze my entire computer. So I had to like hard restart, and like it screwed up the stream and everything like that. So I haven't really had any other issues with the game so far, but I just to kind of minimize risk, like when I'm in here playing the game, I try not to like tab out or do anything, you know. So I'm glad I have my second monitor that I can use to like monitor chat and everything like that. But you know, this game's it's just a little finicky, I feel like, and I don't want to do anything that's gonna risk like causing an interrupt to the stream or what have you. Okay, so anyway, so we got a few different things going on here. This is the Boneyard area is like super complex, you know. We are absolutely running on thoughts and prayers. Actually, I will say this: the fact that you can install this game from Steam, like vanilla, without any mods, and it just runs, you know, kind of as is. Like I'm really thankful for that. I didn't have to do anything special. I didn't have to do anything. I literally just installed it direct from Steam, and I'm running it as is, you know. So thank God that it's just kind of like, you know, that I'm able to play the game. Okay, so Mr. K, you're wanting to see if I can upgrade my weapon here. So let's see what Zach has. So can you give me a discount? Sure. Great. Show me what you got. Okay. So what can we get from him? What's this right here? We got an assault rifle. We got the combat shotgun. I feel like this is probably the upgrade that I want. I can't, hold on a second, Mr. K. Let me pull something up really fast too while we're here, because plasma rifle, right? So you mentioned plasma, but look at this, energy weapons. Dude, I'm at 7. So it's base 10% plus agility. Agility we're 7, right? So it's probably okay, but you know, small guns, yeah. My build is awful, dude. Like when I picked when I picked the skills that I wanted to like specialize in, you know, this build that we're building here for this game, I will tell you what, I've learned so much about what I probably should actually do. And I picked, what did I pick? I picked small guns, lockpick, and repair. I've yet to actually repair anything in this game, right? And I've like only lockpicked like maybe one thing. I absolutely, John, have an L character build going on here. Like, this has been brutal. My strength sucks, so that's the fact that I can't even use the damn sniper rifle that well. Is probably because of the lack of strength that I have, you know. So I decided to specialize in like charisma, agility, you know, a little bit of int, and what's EN again? Perception, endurance. That's what it was, right? And then we did repair, lockpicking, and small guns. So anyway, so I've been pumping a lot of points into small arms here. Melee I put a bit into, and I think melee is good for early on, but I'm kind of at the point now where I'm probably not going to use too much melee unless I run into like some rats or something, you know, but I mean, like, it's probably not as bad. So I kind of feel like if I were to redo this, I would absolutely say small guns is kind of, I think, important. I'm thinking barter, actually. Just, you guys know that I don't like to use that I don't like to spend caps when I'm playing these games. Like, you saw me play like Fallout 4, or if you watch me play Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3, like, I don't spend caps at all. Like, I just scavenge shit that I get out in the wild, right? But this game, like, it's kind of a necessity that you have to spend caps. You have to buy stuff. So like the bartering, I feel like, is like pretty crucial in this game. So I almost might say that like barter would have been a good trait to use, right? So like I probably would do like small guns, maybe bartering, and you know, I don't know, maybe big guns, maybe energy weapons, I don't know. So Nina, you said that I love a challenge. I absolutely do. So anyways, so I'm owning the build that we have right now. You know, this is what we're going with, and this is what we're gonna, you know, and obviously the perks that we got so far, educated and swift learner. We're just gonna go in with what we got, you know. Speech, yeah, we're at 58. Speech would be pretty good too, you know. But anyways, oh, yeah, right. So I'm gonna go and buy, I think I'm gonna buy that combat. Sorry, I've given you the best discount I can, from what you have anyways. So I'm gonna get the combat shotgun. So that's what we're gonna use, because combat shotgun I think is going to be better than the two shotgun that we have. So that 2150, god damn. So all right, let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and empty. It has 0 of 2 shots in it. Okay, let's go ahead and move that in there. So that's worth 800. Is there anything else I could sell him? Could probably sell him a grenade. 950. You know what? No, I'm gonna need these suckers, I think. I don't know how big the blast radius is on these. So I still have a spear. I do, because you never know. Let's see. I don't know if I'm ever going to use these things here, so let's go ahead and sell both of these. Alright, so that's 870. You think it's a waste holding on to the spear? Man, you guys... I see a spear. It may come in handy. You know what? I'm going to get rid of it, and then one of these days I'm probably going to need it and be like, man, I wish I had that spear. Let's go ahead and sell it. Alright, 950. Okay. Alright, hold on. Now I got to do public math here because I don't know how much 2152 minus 950 is. Excuse me. I didn't really pass elementary school here. So 2152 minus 950 is 1202. Okay, so I need to put like 1202. All right, let's do this. Let's see where my cap's at. Right here. Okay, so we need to give him 999. And then let's see, with 900, 1202. So that's 1203, right? Or sorry, not 1203. God damn it. I'm all confused now. 2152 minus 1949. Public math here. 203, not 1203. 203. Oops. Okay, so 203. There we go. Done. Okay, so 2152. All right, let's go ahead and offer that. That's a good trade. Better be a good trade. You guys are using ChatGPT. I got calculator on the phone, so thank God for that. Okay, inventory. All right, hot damn. 12 gauge ammo. Well, at least he gave it to me fucking fully loaded too, man. Good on Zach. So unarmed damage. The range is 22, damage is 15 to 25, and it comes with 12 shots, man. That's awesome. Okay, and then I have my SMG too. 18. Let's go ahead and reload this. All right, all. Okay, so we got this in here. All right, let's go ahead and quick save it really quick. All right, guys, I am we're at 2.5 hours right now. Okay. Yeah, single or burst fire. Be sure to use the best one for the AP. I'm gonna try though. All right. So here's the sequence of order in the thing that we need to do. We need to kill the deathclaws, which will allow us to go back to the gun runners and get the weapons we need for the blades. Then we got to go back to the blades. We have to say, oh, I wonder if we can go back and talk to them now and see if they might help us. We have to go back and talk to the blades and say, the gun runners have agreed to help you if we kill the deathclaws. They're going to want me to kill the deathclaws. Once we do that, then we'll get the guns for the blades. Then the blades are going to want me to go down and talk to Zimmerman and expose the evidence. That's going to go south pretty quickly. The blades are probably going to come down to help take over the regulators, and then we have that, right? What I don't know is what is that going to do with the quest to get the hydroponics farm going on. Maybe we got to do the hydroponics farm first. So we go in and we take out the deathclaws. We find Homeboy that got killed and where the parts are to fix the hydroponics farm. Then we go out and talk to the blades, go back to the gun runners, get that shit done, go talk to Mr. Zimmerman and the regulators and do that shit. And then once we have all that sorted out, then we can actually go back up and talk to the... Probably got to go down to the cathedral. We need to talk to Morpheus, right? He's going to pump me into the Matrix or something like that. I don't know. But we go down and talk to Morpheus, find his side of the story, and figure out what's the beef going on between him and the followers. And then we can sort that one out later, because I haven't even been down there yet, so we don't know. But all that to say, like, so far, and now I'm leaving for a week, right? Yep, so we ain't going to have another stream for a while. I apologize for that, too, by the way. I was like, I don't have another way. Like, I don't, you know... This game's on my main computer. I'm taking a laptop with me. Like, there's just no way I'm going to be able to stream. And I'm not going to be able to take my PlayStation like I did last time. You know, last time I had to travel for like a month. Remember, I took my PlayStation. We were you know, streaming a lot of Fallout 4. But this time around, I can't do that. So, I don't even know if... Yep. So, it is what it is. Apologize. We'll be back next Saturday. Oh, Jesus Christ, dude, he's right there. Shit. Oh, fuck, man, he's already on me. Okay. Okay. Alright, here it is. Here it is. I should have saved. But you know what? We're going for it. 95% chance. We're going for... God damn, dude. I only got 76% chance of hitting the ice. I wonder why it went down so much. Try burst. Well, I said cancel. Oh, can burst shot that. The Deathclaw was hit. I'm not strong enough to use this weapon properly. Man, I sold my hunting... I sold my shotgun. Ugh. I still hit for 20. Alright, we're ending turn. I hate my life, man. I can't even load scum. I can't even reload at this point because I think I saved after I bought the weapon. Oh shit, dude, he knocked me down, dude. Christ. You can't burst vats. That's unfortunate. I don't have enough AP to use. Son of a gun. All right, you know what? Hey, you know this is what we're gonna do. Actually, I'm gonna stim myself. I'm gonna see if we can do this. Hold on a second. We ain't running. I'm standing my ground. He ain't gonna get me without a fight. He missed. He hit me for 3 points. I was hit for 6 points. All right. Dogmeat's doing it, man. All right, we're bursting this guy now. Take that. He was hit for 10 points. Oh, Jesus. He's taking me out. I need to get out of the way here. Why isn't Katja actually doing anything? Can I first aid myself? Is this how this works? You cannot do that in combat. Okay, never mind. Okay. So let's be safe. Let's be a little safer and sorry, bro. Let's go ahead and stimpak. Stimpak again. All right, I got 5 points. Let me move over here. Turn him away from the party a little bit. He's knocked down. Oh man, Ian missed. Did you hear that? One big burrito. Hey, how you doing tonight? Okay, let's go ahead and eat hot lead. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do single with VATS. Let me see if I can do this really quick. Oh, 95 in the eyes. Here we go. Yeah, see, he was hit for 17. Seriously wounded. Okay. Let's see if he gets back up. He does. 3, 2, 3. Dude, I like how Katja is just not doing anything. Let me try the burst here. Dogmeat is doing the work, and I'm tanking this thing too. I got 28 hit points. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. I'm gonna try to see if I can do this without healing. Okay, let's go ahead and burst. Oh no, I hit Dogmeat. Fuck. Okay. God damn, dude. I'm gonna walk away. We're walking away. Oh! Cool! Alright. Okay, we gotta heal. Ain't no doubt about that. Healing. Healing again. Whoops. I got 2 points left, so I'm gonna walk over. Let's walk over this way. Okay, here we go. Oh shit, now he's hitting. God damn it, dude. There's no way, like positioning this thing, he's in a bad spot right now. Oh, if I was gonna do that, just actually open the inventory so I can do everything. Man, you guys are so smart. I'm not. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I need to get this deathclaw into a better spot that's not going to. Jesus. let's see. Let's go ahead and move him. Let's move him over here. Let's see if I can get him like in between everybody. Let's go ahead and move over here. So he should follow me, and then let me go ahead and actually, you know what? No. Let's just let's do that, and let's go ahead and turn. Oh, she picked up her knife. She must have dropped it. I was wondering what that was down there. Okay. Now everyone's behind him, so I do not want to do a burst. So we're gonna do single shot VATS. And we're gonna go for let's just go ahead and go for the head, actually. I hit him for 9 points. Damn. Okay. Go for the groin. Oh boy. Come on, Ian, man. He was critically hit for 3 points, dude. Gosh, these guys have so much health. Okay. And I'm going through a ton of stims, too. Oh, man. So she threw her knife and she hit me. Man. This sucks. Positioning is, like, really tough. Okay. She has a throwing knife. I don't like this. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do... God, I don't want to keep using all my stims. I don't really have a lot of stims. But we're going to need to because we're hurting. Let's go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and pop up. Let's see, how do I do this? Let's go ahead and use... Let's use another one. Okay, and let's do a reload on everything. Let's see, no, I don't... We got to put these ones in here. And then let's go ahead and reload that. Okay. Alright, and let's see, where can we go to that's going to make it a little bit better? Go up here. 8 points, he missed. Alright, she's gonna... Let's see if she's gonna throw it again. I think I'm in the way. Hell yeah. Whew. Man. That was brutal. Jeez. He didn't have anything on him. And there's a couple more of these bad boys here. Jesus. Okay. I wonder how many we're gonna run into. Save's coming. Save number 190, John, I think. Dogmeat for the win. Let me tell you what. Here, let's do this. Pip-Boy, rest until healed. I cannot rest in this location? Man, you think they could make the game any bit harder, right? You cannot rest here. Let's go down this way. Let's stay far away from these deathclaws. We don't have to worry about them, right? No, don't rest. Oh, I wonder if more of them come back. Oh boy, he probably got to do this in like one get-go. I wanted to go talk to the blades and see if they had any help. They will respawn. That is just great. And I picked up a shotgun that I can't even use effectively. I am up shit creek without a paddle at this point. Okay. And we earned 1,000 points too from that one. Let's see here. So we are about 4,000 points away from our next level. All right, guys. Every hour, if you're not mistaken. Oh boy, that's brutal. Okay. Well, I hate to do this. I am well over time today. We're approaching 3 hours for the stream. I know what I have to do going into next time. So we have a lot going on in this area. So we're gonna spend probably the next episode, if not the next 2 episodes, down here, kind of working through the Boneyard. So, and we still have kind of like the main story quest for Vault 13 that we're doing too, along with Brotherhood of Steel stuff. So there's quite a bit going on. Um, let's see here. But yeah, sorry folks. It's well past midnight, and I gotta get ready for bed. Um, thank you all so much for joining in tonight. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try to get a stream in. If I do, it's going to be really early in the morning tomorrow. But if I can't, I will see you all in about a week. So hopefully you all have a wonderful evening and a wonderful week, and we will catch you later, okay? All right. Take care, everyone.